Hello.
What was that bullshit video that you just fucking forced me to watch? I didn't want to fucking see that shit.
I love Pakistan. I give my life for Pakistan. I don't know.
You guys always have the most crazy ass intros to your show.
We try.
I don't know. Yeah, I thought I saw that. I know. Do you know the Pakistan meme? You've seen it?
No, I'm afraid not.
No, they're interviewing some children in some Pakistan school, and then at the very end, one kid says, "I want to be a firefighter," and then the other guy says, "I want to kill Indian people for Pakistan. I love Pakistan. I'll give my life for Pakistan," or some bullshit. I don't know. Anyway, without context, the fucking bullshit doesn't make sense. I'll be honest.
You're getting way too geopolitical on this video game show right now.
Oh man, welcome to the PlayStation Ain't Dead show. I'm Will over there. That's Sean. Below me, we got Mr. Heckin Steve. Welcome back, Steve. And also, this is our that way. This is Kris Ferguson, as it says right there, owner of Next Level Games and Repairs, the technical consultant on the PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast. And
yes,
this is going to be a tech-heavy show. He's going to be opening up and giving us a peek at the guts of the Switch 2. Yes, sir. And then the whole time you're gonna have three jackasses yelling in your ear while you're opening the shit up. So the odds of you bricking it are good. I'm checking here. On my screen.
I hope you enjoyed your 2 days with the Switch 2. It'll be your final 2 days for a couple months.
I've got to play like one more race of Mario Kart World.
Yes, the Vegas odds are 3-1 that shit is getting bricked tonight. But hey, it's cool, man. You're writing it off on your taxes, right? It's a business expense, correct?
Yeah,
something like that.
And Steve, I caught your video last night, it was yesterday. I saw your video.
I forgot to watch that. Fuck,
you didn't. Standing, as the kids say, standing for the Switch 2, and you love your fucking Switch 2.
I do. I think it's a great system. I think that a lot of people online are just like really negative towards it, but like once you actually have one and you mess with it, you start to realize that it's actually a huge improvement over the Switch 1. I got mine right here, which I won't be opening up. Already been putting some hours into this thing. You know, I just got done streaming Breath of the Wild for 4.5 hours earlier today.
Nice.
Having a blast with it. Glad I gave that game a second chance.
Were you playing dock or handheld?
I was playing dock because it was on the stream.
And you're doing you got the upgrade patch and all that on that?
Yeah. If you're a Switch Online member, you get the upgrade.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's more powerful. I'm sure it's beautiful looking. I'm sure all the bells and whistles are there. For me, it's not. To me, it seems lazy. I don't know. Not lazy enough where I'm not going to buy one, but lazy enough where I don't need to run out and get one. You know what I mean? Eventually, I'll get one, but I'm just not. I'm not doing the whole FOMO thing. You know.
Well, Sean,
the launch lineup didn't impress me at all.
Well, Sean, if I may, my expectations with the Switch 2 was it's a Switch Pro, and that's exactly what it is. So if you're just looking for an improved gaming experience versus the Switch 1, mission accomplished.
And that's exactly how I see it. And I like that. That's why I don't feel like I need to run out and grab one right now, because
it's a massive
most of the third-party games I'm probably already going to buy on the PS5. The Nintendo first-party titles, Mario Kart. Of course, I love Mario Kart. But that's going to be like an evergreen title. It's still going to be popular in 4 years. If I bought the Switch 2 in 4 years, it'll still be evergreen. Donkey Kong is the only thing I'm looking forward to, you know, and it's not warranting me running out and grabbing one. Now, granted, if I'm in the store and I see it and I got the $400 in my pocket, I'm buying the fucking thing. Okay, I mean, you know what I mean. So, but things have been tight. Monday, I pick up my car finally. So,
congratulations on that.
Priorities.
I got to strap up the boots. You know what I mean? I installed my home charger today for the Tesla. I'm good to go, man. You know,
Oh, you done went and got you one of them things.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I got myself a big boy one. I got the S Plaid. 0 to 60, 1.99 seconds, 1,020 horsepower.
Oh yeah. 1,020?
Yes.
It's too bad that the speed limit on average is 45 miles per hour. So.
It goes to 200. It's good to go. It beats Lambos and Bugattis.
Did you get the model with the Switch 2 dock built in?
No, but it does have the same processor as the PS5, so technically it's part of the PS5 collection.
Let me mod you a Switch 2 when you drive down here.
Yeah, Sean, drive down to Chris's shop and get the freaking Switch dock mod.
Yeah, or just have the car drive it for you.
Drive down the next level games and repairs. Yeah, we can fix that shit.
Oh man.
What, dude? I'm promoting your shop, man.
See Easy Gamers in the chat. We got Ghetto Finger. We are family.
No,
Jessica. Lots of people here, man.
Thanks for dropping in.
Easy Gamers. He's over there right now. He's at a convention in California. He's kicking it with the guys from I can't remember the name of that shop.
SoCal? Is it the SoCal Gaming Expo?
Yeah, I can't remember, but he's there with what the hell's his name?
He's got a Switch too.
Chicken Preacher. He's with RJC. He's doing all sorts of shit.
Easy's got a Switch too.
What's chaos? What's up?
Yes, he does. Yep.
Yeah, he got it with bonus points.
Justine in the house.
Yeah, a lot of these people are coming over from your channel. We do appreciate you coming over and seeing what we got going on here.
Yes, yes, definitely.
It's a lot of love for the Switch 2 on the Heckin Steve channel. There's also some couple of peeps that don't express the same sentiment for the Switch 2. Lean more towards the abrasive Sean perspective.
No, dude, I am a born and raised Nintendo fucking fanboy. I'm like the biggest Nintendo fanboy in the world, and it hasn't wooed me. It just hasn't. I don't know.
Well, it's it's right out the gate. It's not a strong launch like you had with the first Switch for sure.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, we've got Switch 1, Breath of the Wild was exciting to play, and Odyssey was exciting to play, and the Switch 2, Breath of the Wild again is exciting to play, and Super Mario Odyssey is exciting to play. Exactly. I want to know why Donkey Kong Bonanza is coming out next month instead of at launch, but
it's ridiculous, I mean,
yeah.
If you looked at, I know all you see in my collection is the PS5 stuff behind me and PlayStation stuff, but if you look at the majority of my collection, it's all Nintendo knickknacks. It's every yeah. I have huge fucking framed pictures of Mario and Bowser and fucking Peach. It looks like a fucking 10-year-old's room in my fucking place.
Appreciate that, Kurt. Well, and there's a good reason for that too, because Nintendo is, that's got the most gaming vibe when it comes to decoration.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, hell, I got a couple of amiibos back here. You can't really see them because of the mic, but I started collecting amiibo. So I'm not buying those $40 ones, though. They can suck my D.
The only amiibo I have is the Metroid one. I thought that was a cool one. The double pack.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. That's the only one I ever had. It's
just
cool display piece.
Thanks for the $2. Shout out to Steve, Chris, and Easy.
Oh, hey, dude. Thank you.
Easy's he's playing our West Coast correspondent. He's sending us some footage of. I guess he already ambushed Phoenix Resale, and he sent me like a 2-second clip. So like,
is he doing the apology thing?
Well, that's the first thing out of his mouth. It's just Phoenix Resale looking at the camera saying, "I'm sorry," and then that was it. And so we'll get the. Hopefully we'll get the rest.
It's gonna be a good video. You told me about that.
We're gonna have to run that clip a lot. That'll be the new horny boy.
There's only one horny boy, man.
I'm a horny boy.
Yes, you are, Steve. Yes, you are.
Wait a minute. Hey, there's no time to be horny in this house, man. We gotta play Switch 2.
There's plenty of hentai games on there, man.
There's plenty of horny boy games.
I will give Nintendo that. Nintendo is the king of the horny boy games.
Well, I just want to say,
I don't know how they pull it off, but they are.
For the record, I can confirm that 1 out of 4 of these people here, including myself, one of us owns Hentai Shop Simulator, and I'm not pointing any fingers.
What, dude? I did. Okay, I did. It's a great game, man. It's just, it's really just cash register simulator. Everything really.
You can look at it any way you want, but you're getting that platinum.
No, there is no platinum. It's just 100%, which I already did in a matter of like 3 hours.
100%. Look at all of the videotapes in the game.
I'm done. I'm done with it. It's over. I mean, I got the 100%, and I was like, oh, okay. I guess I you just got to get X amount of sales. It's not a great game, and,
dude.
I wish I had my $2 back.
We were playing COD today, and you were reading me off the list of all the potential hentai games that you were going to buy.
Chris, let me point to Chris here. He's the one.
What?
In the chat, you're like, hey, look at this, and he fucking screenshotted the screen, and it was hentai something or the other, and I was like, it was $1.97, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go look at this for $1.97. I couldn't find it.
Were you gonna switch to now so you can play that?
Yeah, no, it's on the PS5. It's no, I'm not. I am not a big fan of. I'm not. It's just a meme, and I lean into it. You know, like feet. Yeah.
You embrace your inner right way.
What's that?
You embrace your inner right way.
Yep.
Man, come on now.
I'm not in.
Why did it have to be an Xbox Series controller?
That's the
One S.
The feet people's console of choice, I guess. I don't know.
Nina said that's the fastest 100% that Will ever did. That's what she said.
Dude, it's not that cool a game. Skip it. Just save your $2. Go buy a gachapon at the freaking store instead.
Yeah.
But, Steve, your video, you said some controversial things. You stuck up for game key cards.
Mm-hmm.
You're
I got
okay
one right here.
You're okay with it?
Yeah, I don't mind. You got to remember, man, I started out as a PC gamer. Like when I really started getting into like hardcore gaming, because I always gamed on home consoles as a kid and early teens, but PC gaming has been digital for at least 15 years. And so, I mean, if you're okay with buying a digital game, you're okay with listening to digital music, you're okay with streaming digital movies, you're okay with buying digital movies. I buy a lot of movies on Fandango at home, formerly known as Voodoo. It's not a big deal to me. I'll pay you the money. I'll play the game. I'll access it through your server. And then when I can't, I'll just fucking cry for 5 minutes and I'll go do something else. And this is going to happen in like probably 10 years at the minimum, on average. So, I mean, it's no big deal. And I'll be honest with you, if Nintendo does like how Steam has done, I still got digital games that I bought in 2003 that I can play right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's the writing's on the wall. It's definitely the end of physical media as we know it.
I think that's why people were so pissed at the game key card, because everyone was thinking and hoping that Nintendo would be the last bastion of physical media, the last on the front line. But
they've made it where you only have two options for the publisher. Three options: sell a digital only game for a reasonable price, sell the game card for a reasonable price, or be forced to be on a 64 gig cart and have to sell it for fucking $60-$70 when it's really only a $20 game.
Because that's what I've noticed.
The cost of that card is so much more money that the publisher would have to charge that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I've noticed the first party Nintendo games are $79.99, and those aren't key cards from what I've seen. They're all on the cartridge, but then everybody else, like your third party, which we'll bring up during pickups later, they're cheaper games. They're like 50 and 60, but they're not on the cartridge. So
which is really going to be interesting to see with like what companies like Limited Run and like Super Rare and all that do. Because, their games are mostly in the $30 range, the $30, $40 range. They're not. Are they going to put it on game key cards? Because that's going to go against everything that they say. I don't think it's going to be for a while, though, because I think they're going to just milk putting Switch 1 titles out for the next fucking 10 years anyway.
Well, to be fair, the limited run stuff is usually small games anyway, so that might not even be an issue for them.
Well, no, it's small games you can't fit on the game key card, like fully. Okay,
But I mean, okay, let's put it like this: like if they sell their games for 30, they can sell them for 40 and put them on like an 8 gigabyte or 16 gigabyte card.
Yeah, but Nintendo's not making those available. That's the problem.
Oh, well, then maybe they just won't make games for the Switch too.
Yeah, Nintendo. That's what I'm saying. Nintendo only made the game key card available and the 64 gig card available. That's why you see these third-party companies like putting like Puyo Puyo Tetris on a game key card. It's one of the smallest games ever, but it can't fit the whole game on the game key card. That's how small that card is. Now,
$5, Jedi. I'm sorry to interrupt. If you're gonna make the game digital and okay, but don't charge physical game prices.
Right.
No reason to charge $80 to $100 for a digital game.
Very true.
And they're not. They're like 50 and 40 and 60.
Yeah,
that's what we were just saying.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Chris,
I think I know why the whole thing with the game keys. Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say you said you had a theory on this. What is your theory?
So I think if you look at the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, their whole big thing was jumping from a hard drive to an SSD and using that PCIe technology, NVMe. Well, the Switch 2, you can't use regular micro SD cards anymore.
Yeah, you gotta use the
You can only use the
cards.
SD Express. SD Express cards use PCIe connection, so super high bandwidth.
Right.
They're basically like an SSD.
Right.
So I think the reason why these Switch 2 cards, well, this is a game key card, but I think the reason why they're only making them in 64 gig, and this is just a theory until someone takes it apart, analyzes it. I don't want to take apart my Mario Kart and ruin it, but I think that these new game cards are using PCIe to connect to the Switch.
Maybe.
So the shit just runs faster.
Yeah.
Well, I do know that the downloads are much faster on the Switch too, and
Right.
because downloading does have a lot to do with your internet connection, but it also has to do with how fast the storage can read it and write it. So, I mean, that is a possibility. Yeah, they just have a faster port for the cards.
Right.
There's also the pins on these are slightly different too. I noticed that.
Then with the Switch 2?
Yeah.
Or with the Switch 1, I mean.
Here, we'll take out Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. Good old Mario Kart.
Oh, yeah, that's another good point, too, that Turner Century just said. He said, breaking news, limited run games are compatible with the Switch 2, so they can still produce them on Switch 1 cartridges.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because, I mean, those games are all old for the most part anyways, right? So it doesn't necessarily need to be a Switch 2 game.
Yeah, I mean, they're still announcing games every week like normal, and I haven't seen them announce a Switch 2 release. The only Switch 2 releases that they've announced are like the ones where they're retail games, but they're only coming out with a collector, like a $300 collector's edition, and they're shipping the game separately because it's just the retail release, and you're literally just buying all the cardboard and the fucking statues and everything from limited run. So that's kind of how they're getting away with that, but they're actually not doing like any numbered Switch 2 games right now.
So Houston dropping some hate. Nintendo people are the kind of people who basically their wives have boyfriends, and sometimes he lets them watch. The Nintendo crowd take it deep and proud. Holy shit!
I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a Nintendo gamer first. I would say I'm definitely an Xbox PC gamer first, but I have all the systems because I'm balling all the time.
Yeah.
So
man,
gotta have them all.
That's what you got to do, man.
But back to what you said a few minutes ago, Sean. You were talking about the third-party games you would probably just end up buying on the PlayStation 5.
Right.
I pre-ordered Tony Hawk for the Switch 2, but also because Xbox is going to have it on the Pass, so I don't really need to buy it on the Xbox. So I figured I'd go ahead and get it on the Switch 2, and that's just a remaster of an old game, so it's probably going to be flawless on the Switch 2.
And that's not even a game key card. That's a digital only. That's a code in a box.
It probably is. Yeah.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Chris, what are we looking at here on the ultra zoom in cam?
So the PCBs are slightly different on the Switch 2 game cards.
Is that a full game? Is it a game key card in your?
No, it's Mario
full
Kart.
on there. Right.
What's up, Christian? I see Christian in the comments. I know that guy in real life. He's a good guy.
Oh, Stevie C looking smooth. Oh, he almost doxed you there, Steve. I'm gonna guess your last name is Carl. Steve Carl, the man with 2 first names.
I'm not seeing anything that different with the carts. Like,
Look at the PCB.
Oh, okay. Okay. The shielding there. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
No, that's the actual board.
Yeah. Who knows?
So I think it's possible that these new game cards are PCIe because the old Switch cards, these were just almost like an SD card. It was
SD
read
cards.
only.
Right.
Yeah.
They were just standard eMMC.
Now,
I
Steve,
think using that higher speed.
why would you buy Tony Hawk on the Switch at all if you can just get it on Game Pass for free anyway?
Because I can't lay on my stomach in my bed at 2 a.m. playing Xbox Series X.
Kicking your legs behind you like this and shit.
Exactly how we used to tee Sean for.
Steve, I thought you're balling. You should have TVs hanging from the ceiling right above your bed. You know what I mean?
It's funny you say that because I do have a TV mounted in my bedroom, but that's just for watching WCW as I fall asleep.
There you go.
Or Scott the Wise. I turned Scott the Wise on.
Oh,
to go to
yeah.
sleep.
Oh, he's a good one. He's definitely a good one to go and watch.
Yeah, until you wake up at 4 a.m. because he's yelling.
Yeah,
and then you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, dude. My
Purple,
YouTube is always on an algorithm when I fall asleep. It always goes into like full seasons of Angry Video Game Nerd.
That's right.
like that 1,000 episodes of play all fucking night long.
It's for watching WCW Women Crush Wednesday. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
World Championship Wrestling. We
Yeah,
believe me. Hey, you can believe it or not, but that's what's on there. Ric Flair, Macho Man, Randy Savage, Kevin Nash. I know wrestlers.
What have you guys been playing lately? What's been in your console as of like?
What the fuck did I played something today, didn't I? Oh
I didn't know who you wanted to start with. So
Yeah, jump in,
this-
guys. Yeah, the dead air fucking makes me nervous.
This morning I played Capcom Fighting Collection 2.
Oh,
it's good. Good shit.
I've been playing Power Rangers all week.
Rita's
great
Rewind?
game. Yeah.
If we can cross-play that, we need to play that.
I don't know if it's great. I know it's online. I have it on the Switch and the PS5. What do you have it on?
I got it on Switch.
There you go. So, but we can't talk.
you got to use Discord.
Oh, Discord.
Use Discord on the phone, man.
Right.
You know, if you had a
On the
Switch too, we could do that. But nah, I would just rather use Discord anyways.
But yeah, no, that's a great fucking game. Yeah, I think that's all I played this week, and COD, and yeah, that's all I played this week.
Thank you, Jessica.
This past week for me, we've seen some Breath of the Wild as of today, some Mario Kart World, Minecraft, a little Pokemon Scarlet, Overwatch 2. I think that might be it so far. Oh, Soul Calibur 2. I was playing that.
Damn, you reached gamer status this week.
Yeah, I just be playing shit. Pokemon Go. I always play Pokemon Go, and I forget that it's a game, but it is.
There were a bunch of people playing Pokemon Go outside my store
forgot.
today.
I played
some kind of raid battle or something.
Or are they running into cards?
Shady pointed it out. Bank Simulator. I was playing that last night.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I saw that you were streaming that. Yep.
Yeah, not too bad of a game.
You're all about those simulators lately, man. God, I can't.
I love them, dude. I mean, because it's so chill. It's like one of the perfect games to stream because it's so like non-quick. So you can just kind of stop and talk to everybody.
Have you heard of a little game called Hentai Shop Simulator, Steve?
I have heard of that one around the way. It's not one that's been swiped on my card. But
I'll send you $2 just so you can buy it. But it's yeah, I guarantee it's probably in the Switch library. I guarantee. What
I
about
know
you,
that
Chris?
it is. I saw it there before I knew you bought it.
Anything
What about
playing,
you,
Chris?
what about you, Chris?
I've been playing Black Ops 6 with you guys.
Yeah, man.
Yakuza 0 Director's Cut and Mario Kart World.
Nice.
That's really all I've been playing this week.
I heard the open world on Mario Kart's pretty shit. What's going on with that?
It's not terrible. It's a little underwhelming. Like it feels kind of empty, I guess.
I haven't messed
cool.
with
They
the
just added a bunch of different like there's these little missions you can start by hitting the little switches, you know, from the old Mario games.
Right.
You can run over those switches and you'll start missions,
Mm-hmm.
and they're kind of fun. You can unlock other characters and stuff.
And it's a Mario.
I'm not a fan of racing games. I'm just not. It's just not my thing. And yeah, I don't know.
You've heard it. You've heard it here first.
You heard it for every week. Yeah, I don't.
Will's not a fan of racing games.
I just been playing the standards, Dead by Daylight and Call of Duty. Kind of made the switch from multiplayer to Warzone, which is also multiplayer. I don't know why they call it multi, but anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. I have not. I need to peel the plastic on some of these games if they're just collecting dust. And
yeah, you do.
games are meant to be played.
Hey, the longer they're on your shelf, you're not going to open them. I know that.
Yeah, it's true. The longer they sit on your shelf, the harder they are to open. You're 100% right.
I open them the day I get them.
I got a few like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Before I open something, I go to price charting. Well, let me see if this thing's gone up in value. Oh, it's cheaper. Oh, fuck it. Open that shit.
That's why Will only plays terrible games.
Oh yeah, right. I play the choicest games. I only buy games I want to play. I only collect games that if I want to play. I'm not going to collect a game if I don't think I want to play it.
Well, yeah, but if it's worth under $10, you'll play it.
I got a $10 game this week. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna sit down with my daughter and try and indoctrinate her into the PS5. She's all about Roblox and tablet games and whatnot. So it's time to
grow up, kid.
Time to grow up. Yeah.
Will, you're getting a lot of love for the DVD logo in the comments here. Saw another one for that.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, it is. It's somebody. It was funny. A couple programs back, my controller, shut down, because I got them on, 2-hour timer or whatnot, and it shut down, and so I was like, "Holy shit, that's not real! that's a YouTube video." It's like, oh my god, they found me out. I'm a fake.
You unveiled. You gave him a peek behind the curtain, man.
Yeah. You got to keep the mystery.
So what's going on? So we're gonna tear a Switch down, right? So we should probably get started on that.
I was just about to say the same, Chris. Let's open that bad boy up, and you can maybe talk us through. I have no idea what I'm gonna. I have no idea how to color commentate on a
the three of us will fucking just bullshit, and Chris can just start fucking now supposedly the new pain in the ass thing is that there's 2 fucking stickers on the side that you got to take off, right?
Yes, that's what's gonna give me grief. I don't want to mess up those stickers.
I'll get rid of them. Make sure you turned it off first. Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, do not try this at home. Chris is a semi-pro professional at repair. He does run a game shop for repair.
You know how to take yours apart, Steve?
I mean, I'm sure I could. I mean, I've built the machine that I am streaming right now off of. Yeah. So
you should just do it. You should do it with Chris. On yours.
You talking about this one right here?
Step 1, ruin these stickers.
That's going to be a big
that one right there.
No. Hold on. Time out real quick.
Warning. The following show features stunts performed either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. Accordingly, PlayStation Ain't Dead and the producers must insist that no one attempt to recreate or reenact any stunts or activities performed on this show.
There you go. Now, if you fuck your shit up, it's not our fault. We are legally.
Yo, Jessica, I actually do agree with you about the 2 on the Pro controller. I think it looks so weird like that. But the Pro controller, in general, feels freaking great.
Okay. I'm going to heat this up a little bit before I...
Rip it off.
Did James go to
I
money?
want to try my best not to ruin it.
Yeah, if you notice, James and Reggie are both absent tonight. James, what is James doing? He's visiting family or something?
Yeah, something like that.
He's got money in the bank.
And he's playing backseat driver in the chat right now, going, "Make Chris's screen bigger."
Is he? I don't see him. And Reggie is Reggie's filming a pickups video with the Metal Jesus, so he's got his hands full over there.
Jason.
That's the guy.
That's his
shit.
name.
Don't fuck
Here
it up.
go.
Don't fuck this up, Mitchell.
You know, still to this day, I still get people butthurt about that roast of Metal Jesus video that I made.
Hey, it's a classic one, man.
Yeah, people still watch it and give me grief for it.
Oh yeah, he's also doing Whatnot as well.
Oh, that's right.
Who's doing whatnot?
Reggie and Metal Jesus.
Will there be butt Sharpie talk?
There could be.
Do you guys know about the butt Sharpie story?
I would like to hear about it.
Look, I got to get an emoji for a Sharpie on my channel, but I told this story like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and ever since, people have been talking about butt Sharpies in my comment section. It's kind of like an inside joke for the fans, but I was in a private Discord channel with 2 other people, and I was talking to them about how absurd some of these Reddit threads are. And I said, I'll tell you what, right now, like, you can just pick any word and you'll find some crazy ass thread with that word in it. And I was like, I'm just going to search butt, and butt Sharpies was like the 5th recommended. And I was like, holy shit, what is this? And I clicked on it, and it is exactly what you think it is. It is people shoving Sharpies in their butthole.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me?
188,000 people are on this Reddit thread.
Oh my god.
Butt Sharpies is more popular than Heckin Steve.
Yeah, and the doctors have to pull them out are probably very popular.
You know what you gotta do now, Steve.
Nah.
Hey, it's live. Anything can happen.
No, actually, somebody asked me to do that, and I said you would have to super chat $1,000. But then I was like, don't do that because I'm not going to do it.
Someone might actually do that.
I just don't know. I don't know who. I don't know what has to happen to somebody to where they decide to buy a Sharpie, a marker, to shove up their ass. But the first post that I saw was a picture of someone's ass with 2 or 3 black Sharpies in their ass.
Are you fucking? Oh man! Yeah.
And it said, I quote, "Feast your eyes on permanent markers shoved up my ass."
Did you make it the screensaver on your phone?
No, I still have Pikachu on my phone.
Damn,
so same thing,
Let me get a Pikachu shoving that Sharpie in your ass. Come on, man. $1,000.
I think it's funny.
Chip in.
I think it's
Chris,
funny.
Try peeling that sticker from the outside edge rather than
Nash says W segment.
No, I don't want to tear it.
All right.
Next thing we're gonna see on Chris's screen right here, if you guys look real close, as he pries that plastic off with that metal tweezer, just blows up.
Just blows up.
Nintendo blows my whole
Holy shit, he's got dentist tools and shit. What the fuck?
That fucking sticker's on.
I told you he has a repair game shop. He's not fucking around.
Yes, I do.
That's got to be the most pain in the ass part. People are just gonna rip those stickers off and say, "Fuck it, I don't need these."
Well, yeah, I don't want to ruin the sticker. So.
Now she's gonna open it up, and we're gonna look at the internals.
And remember, if you find yourself in somewhere in North Carolina, is it North Carolina or you guys in South Carolina?
Shelby, North Carolina, is where his store is.
If you find yourself in Shelby, North Carolina, with a broken console filled with roaches, bring it on over. Because we can fix that shit.
Don't bring it. Don't bring the roaches, man.
Please, dude.
If you got roaches in your Switch 2 and it's only been out for 2 days, you don't need to fix your Switch 2. You need to fix your house.
I have seen roaches inside Nintendo Switches. So.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, no, he sent us a picture last week.
I've got pictures of it.
Yeah, them German cockroaches can get in all kinds of crevices.
Yeah.
Might want
How
to check
many,
the keyhole, Will.
No.
How many?
We
how
only
many
get the big giant sewer roaches, and they're not fitting in my pee hole anytime soon.
How many segments of Pappas do we have tonight?
What's that?
How many segments of Pappas do we have tonight?
Dude, we have. Oh shit! I totally forgot about this. We have one. We got 6 of them. You're looking at about 4 minutes.
So why don't we play one while Chris is getting the sticker off?
Is peeling the sticker.
Yeah, he's going to be busy a little bit.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the Pappas Report.
It's the Pappas Report with Michael Pappas.
PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast. We got new hardware. We got a little selfie stick. I don't know how I sound. I don't know if I can keep this thing straight. But back from paternity leave. It is shaking a little bit, huh? Back from paternity leave. Father of 2. Today's June 4th. It's about 2:45 p.m. 2025. We're out here. Lake Success. We're at the GameStop. See the GameStop behind me. We got the Switch line filling up here. People are waiting online, just like it's 2006 all over again. When I slept outside of Target for a PlayStation 3, and yeah, we're over here. We got some people. We got a big line here. Big line. A lot of people. A lot of Nintendo fans. Hi, Nintendo fans. How's everybody? All right. How we doing? PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast. Got about 100 people here. About 100 people here. We'll go say hi to the guys in the front of the line. See how long they've been here. You know? A lot of Nintendo fans. Here. Let's see these guys. How you guys doing? How long you been here?
3 hours.
3?
Yeah.
That's it? Back in my day, 2006, I slept outside of Target for 3 days for PlayStation 3. I had a tent, I had a grill, I had everything. My girlfriend at the time brought me a porta potty. It was great. I slept outside of the Target in College Point. It was 3 days. And you know what? There was people in front of me back then. You guys got it easy. You came early. What are you most excited about the Switch 2? New games? What, is there one launch game you're excited about? Mario Kart.
Like a PS Vita. I'm gonna turn mine.
What's that?
I'm gonna use mine like a PS Vita.
You're gonna use yours like a PS Vita.
Basically.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna buy a bunch of games that released for it from the PS Vita, and I'm gonna play them.
You're gonna buy a bunch of games that released on the PS Vita?
Yeah, they re-released a bunch of PS Vita games recently on the Switch.
Oh, interesting. Can you give me a few of those games? I may want to check them out.
Freedom Wars.
Oh, Freedom Wars Remastered.
Jesus.
You missed one of the stickers.
No.
You finally got one off.
I
Dude,
got
Pappas-
brave and started peeling from the
Pappas is gearing that guy up. I can see it already.
Dude, Pappas, man, natural born entertainer, just out there on the boots to the ground, as he says.
That is right.
Because see, like me, if I saw 100 people, I'd be in my car, and that's exactly how my midnight release went. I was like, 100 people, me in my car.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be around a bunch of people like that.
Oh man,
He's walking up. He's got the selfie stick. He's like, PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast. Yeah, we're out here. The Switch
and
2.
he finds the one guy. It's like, I'm just looking for Vita games on the Switch.
Yeah, he could have just bought a Switch. He didn't need a Switch 2 for that. But I mean, hey, whatever.
I just bought a Vita.
Pappas was
God.
limping. He just had a child. Did he? And he was
He had the
limping.
child.
Yeah. Did he give birth to the child? Shit. You know,
Hey,
it's funny.
boots to the ground ain't easy, man.
He got a selfie stick. He's stepping up the production value. In fact,
is.
he's hitting us up. He wants us to buy him a lapel mic. And I'm like, no.
He's trying to get more segments, dude.
Oh,
Well,
got
there
them
you
both
go.
off safely.
Oh, all right. Look at that.
Yeah,
see
there
a
you
Well,
little
you know,
sticker.
it kind of hurts me to see a Switch 2 go through this, but
That's-
it ain't
that's-
mine.
That's
Look.
Nintendo's security measures.
What-
When you see
gotta-
the quality of the thermal paste inside of this, you'll want yours taken apart and replaced.
Ooh.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
I've
Well, I
seen
did buy the GameStop 1-year warranty, which I've been scolded for doing.
I told Chris to get it because if he does end up bricking this shit, you can't send it back to Nintendo. They're gonna find they're watching this video. I guarantee there's Nintendo.
They're
Nintendo
watching it
ninjas
right now.
Yeah, there's Nintendo ninjas watching right now. And if you end up breaking this thing, you could have got circumvented sending it back to Nintendo and just taking it back to the good old days at GameStop.
I think we'll
Oops, I don't know what happened to a GameStop.
Well,
GameStop won't even look at it like that. They'll just be like, it don't work. Okay, here another one.
Well, you could just put a staple through the fucking screen and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, that's what your people did in New York. And you know what? I was talking about this earlier today. You're not a gamer when you work at a GameStop and you go, hey, Switch 2 box. No one's going to want to collect those. Let's put a fucking staple through the son of a bitch.
Not even a little staple. It was one of those big ones, too.
You should have just used the nail gun. Just
dude, watch those be like the rare 100 Switches. Is your Switch box have a fucking staple in it? Because that's from that New York
rare variant.
No, I heard that everybody that works at that store got fired. I don't know if that's true, but I mean that's a lot. I mean, 100 times $500. I mean,
dude, GameStop is never there for the collectors, ever.
Thanks for the $5, Jedi. He says he likes to. There are currently 106 hentai games that have been released across all the consoles, mobile and PC. So I have a lot more to buy.
You do, Will.
You got to put that $5 towards the next one.
According to Metacritic, yeah, it'll buy 2 of them on the PS4. And
I did a little research on this.
Leafeon says anxiety is not the enemy of Pappas. Pappas is anxiety's enemy.
Exactly.
I'm catching up. Okay, let's run another one. This is the Pappas Report.
One of them, I'm trying to remember the other few. Very cool. There's that Verizon one as well. Street Fighter 6 and that kind of guy.
Right, okay. Yeah. I don't think Street Fighter 6 came out for Vita.
Yeah, not for Vita, but it's still PlayStation. Oh, PlayStation game. It's on Switch.
It's a Capcom game that did not come out on a Nintendo platform.
Yes.
That is coming out on a Nintendo platform. Yes. It's not a PlayStation game. It's also on Xbox Series X and PC. Yeah, it is. I got to school these young guys. They don't know anything.
Like Street Fighter 5, where it was exclusive for a year.
Right. No, it's not like that. No, I believe 6 come out, all over the place. What are you excited about? Any exclusive games?
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong doesn't come out until July. So what are you going to play today? You going to play Mario Kart?
I'm going to play Mario Kart. I'm also planning on getting I'm going to try to find games to get.
All right.
I'm gonna try to.
What about that? What about that Room Fact that you got on RPG, right?
Yeah.
Get that?
I was thinking.
Cyberpunk? You got Cyberpunk out? I know. I like. So what's the point? But you got a portable now. You got a portable.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. 50 frames Cyberpunk. Nice to meet you guys. Check out PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast. Let's go see who the lucky winner is at the front here. We got. Look at these guys. The lucky egg, the golden egg, the goose. Number one's in the line, huh? How you doing? Mike Pappas, journalist, PlayStation 8 Dead podcast. How's it feel to be number one in the line today for your Nintendo Switch?
I'm exhausted.
How long you been here? 7? 7 in the morning? 7. You didn't bring a chair?
I did. I just packed it up.
Oh, you packed it up. So what's going to happen now? They're going to give you guys a ticket and you got to come back at midnight?
Rumor has it.
Rumor has it, so you're not even sure. That's what they're doing, right? What are you excited about playing the most tonight or tomorrow?
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. That seems to be the unanimous decision. Mario Kart, man?
Yeah.
Mario Kart, you said, yeah, Mario Kart, sir?
For my kids.
For your kids. You're here for your children.
Yeah.
God bless you.
I know.
God bless you.
I say the same
I
thing.
wish my mom would stay outside for a fucking console for me. I used to have to say, I was telling these guys, I used to sleep outside days outside his department.
Fuck
The guy with the
Nintendo
afro.
does
No
not
shame.
want you opening this thing.
Oh yeah, Chris, he's already got it open. Yeah, I saw
at that.
Yeti in the comments says he thought this was a race, taking mine apart. I'll take mine apart right now.
Done.
Done. That's all the taking apart I'm doing. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Listen to the noise.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
Ooh, ASMR.
oh yeah, give me that Mario Kart. That Mario Kart.
Is that back
Mario.
show?
So yeah, Nintendo added a bunch of clips to this that were not on the original Switch, and also, I mean, on top of it, they hid the screws under the stickers.
Yo, Chris,
They really don't want you fixing this thing.
what if there was a sticker on that board right there that says, "We told you not to open this, you motherfucker"?
Do you have to get all those white stickers off too?
No, so this is actually like a pro repair design, in my opinion. Something that's a little better than the original Switch. The original Switch, you'd have to unroute all these little cables to the Wi-Fi antennas.
Dang.
Okay,
On this one, the antennas,
you can just unplug them.
yeah, you can just lift them up.
I gotcha. I think that comes right out, right?
I don't want to take the whole cable off, so I'm gonna leave it like that.
Pussy.
See, I did. I'll take it off right now.
I'll take it off right now. Fuck you.
Don't you challenge me, man. Chris, how do your nerves feel right now with this happening right now? You feeling nervous? You feeling good?
I feel fine now. Honestly, the thing that like scared me was getting those stickers off without destroying them.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, you know, you could always use a butt sharpie, a blue and an orange one.
Blue and an orange
Butt
bunch of it.
Sharpie.
Nintendo is sending their lawyers as we speak. Yeah. Did you lock the doors and windows before you started?
The doors are locked. There's a massive glass window in the front of my store, so they could.
Yeah,
have
well,
passed in.
you ever see
They're gonna-
Ninja? You ever see
Watching,
Ninja
man.
break through a freaking picture window? Oh,
They're
get
gonna
ready.
they're gonna come through that one missing ceiling tile in your store.
They're sending a lawyer via King key card.
Yeah, see this antenna, it just lifts off, and there's little pins on the board that connect it.
Was it a
Okay.
Wi-Fi antenna?
Pretty nice. That's one of the Wi-Fi antennas. Yeah.
All right, so you are you gonna have to watch this podcast back in reverse to put this thing back together?
No, I got it.
Yeah, I was about to say you've already played 2 Pappas clips over him.
No,
I mean, it's
Oh yeah, I
gone,
can't watch it back.
it's gone pretty.
I'm sure you could watch. There's probably a YouTube video.
It's gone pretty quick.
Yeah, I've watched.
no,
it.
there is no at YouTube. This is the first ever anywhere. No one else has this footage.
No,
He might have to
I
wait a
fixed
few
it.
days, but
We are breaking
I
ground
fixed
here.
it. I fixed its post to the Switch 2 was very disappointing. Usually they make the best teardowns, and theirs
It was pretty bad.
kind of sucks.
JBiz says, wait to buy the extra storage card. Maybe the cost will come down. I don't know if the cost will come down on those because they're basically like solid state drives, like Chris was saying earlier.
Yeah. What is
Um,
what are the? I didn't even look at the prices for those cards.
I
What
know
are they
right
going
now
for?
because I was looking at one because I was thinking about getting one. 256 you can get for about $73 at the Beast Best Buy.
Okay.
Has to
These
say
are Walmart
Express.
cards.
What's the largest you can put into it?
Oh, I'm sure you could get up to a 2 terabyte, but you know those kinds of cards you're probably gonna have to go to Newegg for,
Right.
and I would imagine they're probably $500.
Gotcha. I mean, yeah, it'll be 2 years before they come down in price. So, unfortunately, you're going to need it.
Yeah.
Especially with these game key things.
Yeah,
you're gonna eat up memory like no tomorrow with the.
Well, I got
that
one
is the-
game key card right here, 11
Yeah.
gigs, and another one 50 gigs.
Right. You know, and then try to put Cyberpunk on top. Well, Cyberpunk is on the cartridge, so it's not going to tape it as much on there. But I think I was watching. Who was I watching? Gamestar 81's video, and he downloaded Hitman, and he had like Mario Kart on there. Half of his console is already like filled up.
Yeah, Hitman's a pretty big game though.
So
It's
he's
like a bunch of Hitman's like 2 games with several episodes apiece, I think. So I mean that's a lot of space.
yeah. So I mean, you're gonna have to get it.
So when I did my transfer from the OLED to the Switch 2, I had it download or transfer all of the games that I have digitally installed. And then, I installed Breath of the Wild and I installed the update for Scarlet, Mario Kart as well. And I'm already down to 19 gigabytes. Actually, hopefully that doesn't show
man.
anything important, but yeah, it doesn't. But
So
yeah,
you have 19 gigs left.
yeah. Now, granted, I did download Mortal Kombat 11 because I wanted to see if it ran better, and it does load faster, but it still looks like shit because it was made for a Switch 1.
Gotcha.
That game probably takes up
That's a big game. Yeah.
30, 40 gigs minimum.
Steve,
So-
I would like to thank you for carrying the show. We very much appreciate it.
Oh yeah, we Alucard. Yeah, I could tell Alucard is a regular watcher of this show.
Yeah, I just deleted Mortal Kombat 11, and now I have 52 gigabytes. So
yeah. That's the nice thing about having games on cartridges is that it doesn't take up all the fucking space on the console. So
yeah.
Here's what
you
me
know-
and Sean were talking about.
There you go. Oh yeah, look at that
The
fucking
factory worker just spit
Dude,
their
that's
bubble gum
fucking
out
disgust-
in it, and
Oh man,
that shit
Is
looks
that-
old as fucking sin, dude.
Is
no,
it
the
Hubba
quality,
Bubba?
the quality is shit. I mean, I thought that they were going to at least change that because all the other Switches use this same garbage.
to
which
be
is really
honest,
disappointing.
though, as many CPUs I've seen in computers, they probably blotched 4 drips on each corner, like one for each corner, and then one in the middle. And then once it smashes in, it's just gonna make that humongous mess.
It just
It's not that. It's the
it looks-
consistency of it.
It looks like bubble gum. It doesn't look like
Yeah,
good thermal paste. I don't know.
it's cheap. This is like the cheap stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I will say I've never seen pink.
I'm not
thermal
licking
paste.
it.
yeah.
Come on. Just I always want to know if it tastes as bad as the cartridges do.
He can't. It's got mercury in it. It'll kill him.
Yeah, I don't know what
Uh,
it's made.
Alucard, you said no hate anybody. Dude, we're just fucking with you, man. We really appreciate you. We're just fucking around. We're just typically we don't do like a teardown type show. Like it's a little bit more like regimented, but so we're trying to we want the focus to be on Chris, but we're also trying to do some sort of bullshit on top so you guys aren't bored.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm boring you guys.
No,
No,
Chris,
not at all.
you're breaking new ground here, dude.
It's a Switch 2 content, bro.
Yeah. Tonight's a little different of a format of what we normally do.
Switch 2 ain't dead.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
assuming-
Well,
It's
it
not
might
dead
be by the
yet.
it might be
That one-
by the end,
that
the end
one-
of the show.
That one might be, but now hopefully you can put it back together before the show ends and then turn it on and show us that it still works.
It will go back together. But
I was just going to ask, did you disconnect the battery, please?
Just now. I'm actually kind of impressed with that battery. I know that's been a big controversial topic with the Switch 2. But last night I played three Grand Prix on Mario Kart, right? So that's like 12 races. And then I played about 30 minutes of Soul Calibur 2, and I had about 75% battery life left. And that probably took about an hour and a half. So an hour to an hour and a half. So if
what do you think
it just depends on what you're playing.
What do you think about 6 hours?
They advertise 2 to 6 hours. I'd say realistically, you're probably looking at 3.5.
Gotcha. I mean,
especially if you're playing Cyberpunk or something intensive like that.
The size comparison of that heatsink.
So that's the heatsink from Switch 1 in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, what's your opinion on Juan Soto, Sean? Fuck the Mets and Boston.
I gotta be honest with you. I got rid of Cablevision, our cable provider, probably 15 years ago. The last Yankee game I actually watched was Derek Jeter was still playing. So,
damn.
Yeah, there you go.
Just a hat.
Just the hat. Hey, well, if you live in New York, this is all you wear. So
you go to the hat store. That's all they got. NY.
I am a huge Yankees fan, but I couldn't tell you anything like ever since fucking Jeter stopped playing because I just haven't watched the game. So,
Chris, question from the chat: is there manuals or to see exactly how to reconnect everything? Or are you just doing this because you know your shit and you're confident?
I am doing this on the fly right now. The only thing that I looked at was taking the
Boonies put Dick
off.
Connect. He said Dick Connect.
Yeah, Dick.
Dick Connect. But yeah, look, just check that out.
Well, I was.
How much bigger?
Oh yeah, it's a lot bigger.
So the Switch 1 is on the left, right?
Yeah, the smaller one.
Yeah.
And that's the heat sink on the.
Yep.
It
Yep.
looks like a razor cartridge.
And not only is the Switch 2 heatsink larger, but when it's docked, it's also got that fan built into the dock that provides additional cooling for when it's overclocked to run at 4K 60.
Mario would like to know: does the Switch 2 have an NVIDIA processor like the Switch 1?
It does.
It does, and we're about to reveal that. I think that's a bigger fan, also, I believe, than
much
the Switch
bigger
1.
fan.
I heard. I was talking to Chris, and he's. I don't believe it, but this guy tells me that the Switch 2 is more powerful than the PS4. Now I'm gonna
the base PS4.
Yes. I would put this, on par with maybe a PS2 Slim. It might be.
You are a fucking asshole, Will.
What?
PS2 Slim?
Yeah,
just
PS2
stop
Slim.
it.
They're about the same size, right?
You talking about the size?
No, I'm talking about power, processing power, and
Nah, man. Nah.
Dude, the Switch 1 is the Switch 1 plays PS4 games just fine. Also, all right.
No, it does.
Get it out of your fucking head.
I will
At
pull up the
30.
spreadsheet right now that Sean told me to put away.
What did I tell you to put away?
The spreadsheet.
The spreadsheet, because it'd be too boring.
No, I mean, I would definitely agree that the Switch 2 is on par with the base power of a PlayStation 4. Not maybe as powerful as a PlayStation 4 Pro, but you also have to keep in mind that the PS4 does not do 4K, right? It just does 1080p. The PS4 Pro
1080p.
does 4K.
Yeah, I think you're underselling it. I mean, I would say it's as powerful as a PS4, at least. I mean, a regular any PS4. I know it's playing doesn't it play that Matrix fucking demo that's on the PS5?
Well, I know that, going based off of like the way the Last of Us Remastered looks on PS4 versus like what Mario Kart World looks like, yeah, you could say that Last of Us has better graphics for sure, but that doesn't mean that the Switch 2 is less powerful than a PS4.
Right.
So on paper, the Switch 2, when docked, is nearly twice the power, has nearly twice the graphics power of a base PS4.
So no more cloud games, okay? No more of that shit. We'll
And on top of that, as we were talking about NVIDIA, it is an NVIDIA processor.
Mm-hmm.
This processor is made with the Ampere architecture, and it supports ray tracing and DLSS.
No, this thing ain't ray. This ain't tracing no rays. Fuck that.
It definitely is.
I mean, what Chris is saying though, the hardware has been proven to do this. That they've used, like that NVIDIA has used in their graphics cards and other, like the Shield TV, for example. I know the Switch 1 and the Shield TV, which was made by NVIDIA, has basically the same hardware.
Yeah, it's the up processing that they do. So you don't need that. You don't need to have the old school standard powerful console that we're all used to, because NVIDIA like works magic with upscaling and the DLSS and all that fancy
exactly. And people were clowning that in my streams. They were saying it's AI upscaled. It's AI upscaled. Who gives a fuck? It looks great and it's fun.
The advantage of having that is that you can have everything on that small fucking board. You don't need to have everything on like a big fucking motherboard that's like 8 pounds and all this other bullshit.
Like the Xbox One, the VCR.
Right. All right, so is that the
So where's your other camera?
The microscope. I will whip that out in a second.
You whip it out.
He's whipping it out. Shit, hell yeah.
This is the Switch 1 board right here.
Oh, size those babies up. Which one's bigger?
Look at the die. Look at how much bigger the die is on that Switch.
Oh yeah, it's like double. It's
So how many teras is that thing flopping?
Teraflops.
I have no
That's
fucking idea
that's
what I'm talking
the
about.
layman stat comparison here.
Let
What
me
are the
pull that-
teraflops?
Let me pull that back up. The spreadsheet that Sean told me not to pull out.
I'm almost out of coffee, guys. Damn.
Chris said, I'll bring graphs and spreadsheets. I said, please don't. Just leave the graphs at home. Leave the pie charts at home.
Just talk us through it. That'll be plenty.
So we don't need that shit.
I know a big complaint that
Okay.
people have had with the Switch 2 is the price of it. And I'd like to get y'all's opinion on how you feel about the price, $450, but like Chris, go ahead and
So
Price doesn't bother
the
me.
base PS4, we're just going to look at the teraflops here. The base PS4 has 1.8 teraflops. The Switch 2 is 1.7 teraflops when in handheld, 3.07 when docked.
Yeah, so
Oh,
more
you
power,
heard it here
Will.
first.
Yeah,
It's
so there you go.
flopping three
So
flops.
there you
Three
go. with your-
floppies.
there you
Three
go with your-
flops.
Three
Three
Sharpies.
Three
your
flops per
PS2.
tera.
Oh, and here,
Take your
this
PS2
Switch is
phone.
in
You know what the
awful
funny thing is?
shape. but-
Nobody knows what a fucking teraflop is. What is that? What
But
is that?
We're
is that
just
the regular
comparing
Switch?
the size of the fans.
Is that
Oh, yeah.
Generation 2 Switch?
This is a V1 Switch.
Okay, OG Switch.
Yeah, it's in really horrible shape. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, that's a little baby fan.
yeah, look at the fan.
Oh yeah,
There you
there's
go.
a lot more little fins up in there. And
You
all
want me to
that
count
crap.
the blades?
Yeah, please.
That's what the flops mean. It's the,
I-
the fan blades.
I figured you would have had that on a.
Number of fan
I figured you would have had that on a fucking pie chart or something like that.
No, I didn't make one because he said not to.
Get the fucking pointer out. And be like,
W Megavania fan. Got the Mario Kart bundle. Hell yeah.
nice. Now, would my old I guess my old Mario Kart wheel would work for the game, right?
Yeah, they got new
Is it-
wheels.
What your mom did last night, teraflop. I don't know what that means, but I like it.
So this is the new chip.
That is the new chip.
It's upside down, but
There's the,
Yeah,
there's
I'm
the
sorry
number.
about that.
There's the number. If anybody is looking at the numbers,
GML X30
Oh,
A1.
that gives it all away. You're gonna get hacked now.
But now see,
The size
Right.
comparison.
I don't know why, but I'm
Yeah.
enthralled by this footage.
that's the old crusty Switch. It
The-
seems like they could have fit a bigger one in there at the time.
It's all about the flops, you know.
All about the flops,
now
dude. My
you want
balls
me to
flop-
try to remove this shield?
My balls flop
No,
so fucking
dude.
hard.
See the RAM chips?
They
I
fucking-
think we've seen enough, to be
yeah,
honest.
I
No,
don't
look,
want,
it's,
I don't
uh,
want you to break it. I mean, you got that far. I mean, we just look.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, Chris. Opening this thing up and looking at it, what? Because you're a repair shop. What do you think is the first thing is gonna break? What are you gonna be seeing the most repairs on?
Well, you probably know the answer to that.
Overheating.
Nah,
No.
I think it's gonna be the Joy-Con fucking connections. to
No.
tell you the truth.
I see it all the time. Well, every device, you already know the HDMI ports.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
They are going to destroy this port.
Oh, okay, the
And then-
USB-C dock.
Yeah.
Port.
Mhm.
And then they're going to use it handheld with the backup port here.
And
then
be
they're
fucking
gonna destroy
and
that
bending
port
the
too.
fucking cable when they're fucking playing
And
it.
then
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
know what?
replace
That,
2 ports.
that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing that I think I was initially kind of worried about this connector,
Right. That's what I think was gonna break.
but Nintendo designed it in a way where it has play. So if you were to yank the Joy-Con off at a weird angle, it doesn't put any force on this.
Hmm.
That's good.
I don't know. That
Well,
seems
that's
a
good
little
to
sus to me.
You got to space dock that shit in with the fucking level and just fucking make.
Chris, what's the battery comparison between Switch 1 and 2? Somebody was asking about the batteries.
battery.
I would imagine the Switch 2 probably has a larger battery because it's in a larger casing. Oh, wow. That is a much bigger battery on the Switch 1.
It actually isn't. I'm not taking this off because the glue Nintendo uses to put these batteries on is insane. It's a pain in the ass.
I've heard that. What are the numbers on the battery?
This is a thicker pack.
Okay.
So the original battery, and this was the same in the V1 and the V2. The battery was the same in those. It was the chip that they changed.
Yeah, but the V2 had a longer battery life, didn't it? Is that because they changed the chip?
More efficient chip.
Okay.
So
Makes
on the
sense.
regular Switch, it had a 4,310 milliamp hour battery. Switch 2 has 5,220 milliamp hour.
Okay, yeah.
So
about
110 versus 5,200.
No, it was 43 versus
10.
52. So about 900 more.
Which probably works out in the long run to be the same, about the same lifespan because it's processing more shit on this one.
Yeah.
So the original Switch was about 6 hours, right? So yeah, so you know.
The OLED Switch is always going to have a longer battery life in comparison because the OLED just has less
turns
screen
pixels off.
Yeah. Less screen battery time.
Right.
Less screen on time is what I mean. But
Back to the whole terrible paste. What I saw on the original Switch was usually in less than a year, this would completely dry out and turn into concrete.
Dude, that paste looks exactly like what happens when I flop my balls against my thighs for like 15 fucking minutes. And then I fucking splooge all over that.
It's not necessary. That is not necessary.
I think you need to see a doctor.
If Sean tilts his cameras down, it's like a dozen Sharpie markers on his desk, I guarantee.
Bless his heart.
No, I put this baby up.
Whoa.
Now,
Pulled a switchblade on us.
That's the
Everybody's
video
got their
game
Switch
opening.
today.
I think I bought this at a Dodge. I think I bought this at a dodgy flea market in North Carolina.
You know what? That's on brand because our flea markets have at least 4 guys doing that, selling knives and brass knuckles and ninja stars and all kinds of shit.
I do remember being down there, and that's why I bought that.
As far as repairability goes, Nintendo made this significantly less repairable than the older Switches. Because all the other Switches, the game card slot was removable. It wasn't soldered onto the board. This is soldered onto the board now.
But it probably has to be if it's PCI, like you were saying.
That is true.
Yeah, because it has to have that faster connection.
The SD Express slot is a connector right there.
Oh, hell.
So they could have made this modular if they wanted to.
Yeah.
They probably did it to save. Honestly, I think they did it to save space.
Have you ever seen a lot of game card
they kind of wasted space here.
break?
Dude, I don't know because I've been open 3 months and I've had 2 different people come in with broken game card slots. So I don't know how they break them. But.
You know why they saved the space there? So that they could keep the same shell and release the fucking OLED next year.
Probably. I don't think it'll be next year.
Put a bigger battery in it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Probably be 2 years.
What was the span of time between Nintendo Switch and the regular one and the OLED coming out?
Well, COVID fucked all that stuff up because you had the version 1, then you had the version 2 about 3 years later, and then I think 3 years after that, then you had the OLED. So
yeah,
I think the OLED. I think if COVID wasn't around, I think the OLED was actually really supposed to be like the Switch Pro. You know, like where we were. But all they did was keep all the hardware and just change the screen.
Thanks, Jay. Thanks for stopping in, brother.
Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it.
They definitely made the port a lot more durable, though. I will say that.
It'll fucking break.
Oh, yeah. People still find a way to break it.
Snotty fucking snot kids fucking breaking that
I'll go
shit.
grab the HDMI port container.
At least I'll say this, like the USB-C. The USB-C is a little harder to break than a traditional USB because
True.
you can put it in either way and it works. Pause.
Right. Yeah, but I can see if somebody's plugging it in and you're playing it and you're moving it around while it's charging.
Yeah.
Like this right here. Just talk about.
Yeah. That's how people play their Switch.
That's exactly how I do it. Yeah, for sure.
Man, come on, you never been playing a game and you just fucking
And
Well, you would
mode typically
Will
not. No.
wouldn't because he doesn't play racing games. Like if you're playing race, you'd be like,
Yeah, I would imagine Will with his hentai shop is more like one arm down here. It's more like
yeah. No, actually, I'm pecking the buttons with my nose. So yeah, so go like this.
yeah. He uses that. Speaking of the kickstand, way better. It's actually not plastic. Well, it is plastic, but it's more sturdy. It feels like a man's
metal. I
kickstand.
thought it was metal.
It feels like it, but I'm pretty sure it's just hard plastic. Maybe it is metal. It kind of feels like it is. It's definitely a lot better than the Switch One.
I don't think I've ever used the kickstand ever on my Switch.
I used it the other day when I was working. I put it up on here. I was playing Pokemon Unite for a little bit just to see if that ran better on the Switch too, and it runs a little bit better.
See,
but
I don't because I can only play my Switch handheld with the satisfied grip. I need the grip. It's because it just cramps my hands too much.
For this one, I definitely feel like it's a lot more comfortable to play raw compared to the OLED, which I do have that rubber grip to help make it more thick and comfortable.
Right.
But I still think, excuse me, I still think the best Switch to play handheld is the Lite.
You heard it here first.
I have one. I've never
play raw.
I have a Lite, but I never took it out of the box, so I can't.
The screen's too small on the Lite.
It ain't too bad.
Like on a lot of games, it's just way too small.
I mean, maybe, but I mean, you got it right here in your face,
And
Like
you've also,
it's like having your phone,
Well, and you've heard it here first. Chris likes it big.
Prefers the larger ones for sure.
Where are we with Pappas? We got how many more Pappases we got?
Another segment of the Pappas Report.
It's the Pappas Report with Michael Pappas.
Department stores back in the day. PS3, I slept outside Target for 3 days. Unbelievable. Hey, you did. Back then, I don't know if you guys remember. You may remember. You seem to be my generation, right? When PS3 came out, you couldn't get one. PS3s were going for $2,200 on eBay in 2006. You couldn't get one. The piano black 20 gig and then the 60 gig silver, you couldn't get them. It was crazy.
My brother definitely did, but I don't know if he won.
Yeah? Okay. What about Donkey Kong? You excited for Donkey Kong? Really?
Pretty much, yeah.
Coming out July. Right? Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed with the launch lineup because there's really only Mario Kart. From a first party perspective, everything else is coming later. I mean, they could have gave us the Donkey Kong game.
Freeze again.
What's that?
Play Tropical Freeze again.
We play Tropical Freeze again, yeah. And they're giving us $80 Zelda. At least the game's on the cart, right? Jesus. Unbelievable. All right, guys. PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast. Check us out, all right? All right, guys. I'm going to let you guys get back to State of Penis today. Don't you guys think it's interesting that Sony decided to come out with the State of Play to take Nintendo's fire away from June 4th into June 5th today? When Nintendo's got organic guerrilla marketing going on. People, we got a line here. Look at these. We got the employees coming out, getting ready. You guys excited for the Switch 2 release? Oh, yeah. They're very excited. They're very excited. This guy remembers me. I think that's the guy I told him he was gay. All right. I'll let you guys get back to State of Play. You heard it here first. Lake Success, Long Island. PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast. Woo! All right. They all think I'm fucking crazy. I'll see you guys later.
He remembers me. I called him gay.
He totally did it. We had to edit it out of that fucking Pappas Report.
Yeah, in the early days of the show, we were a little worried. Like, oh no, we're gonna upset people. It was a different era. And
he went in and he asked for Alan Wake on physical, and the guy said it's not available on physical. He's like, no, it's got to be available on physical. This is before it was available on physical. It's like, it's not. He's like, so the Pappas just goes, why are you gay? Just kept saying it to him over and over again, like 5 times. We said, no, we can't do that. Oh, what up, Pick and Preacher? How you doing, man?
Yeah, so it was SoCal Gaming Expo. Yeah, it's gonna go meet up with Jerry.
I hope you get some
RJC
nice pickups. Tell everyone we said hello.
Ryan Media RJC.
Yeah.
Are you putting it back together now, Chris? Is that what we're watching here?
I am putting it back together.
So
right,
yeah,
well,
so we're done with that. We can move on with the news and all that.
Well,
because
no, we're gonna wrap up the Pappas Report. This is there's another segment of the Pappas Report.
I'm back. Bonus clip. All that talk about Target made me nostalgic. And I was like, you know what? There's a Target right here. Let's go over to Target, see if there's any action, see if there's anybody here asking questions, see if they're going to have any extra stock tonight, you know? But we probably won't be open tonight, but they'll be open tomorrow. So I'm over here now, and nothing for, no, like, Switch 2 out of stock signs that Nintendo supposedly sent to any Targets. You know, I mean, it's pretty lackluster at this Target over here. Matter of fact, I don't even know where the PlayStation stuff is. This is just a Nintendo aisle here. And, wait, let's see. Let's look over here. What do they got? Anything? Nothing. They got a bunch of Switch 1s, OLEDs here. I don't even see any signs about a Switch 2, you know? Speaking of, where the fuck is the Sony sign? Okay, so here's Xbox. This is it. They got fucking Xbox and Sony in one aisle here. They got all this shit locked up, too. Back in my day, they didn't lock anything up. No comment. Let's find an employee. Let's ask if they're gonna, what's going on with Switch 2. If they're getting to get any in stock, he thinks, in the next few weeks. I saw a guy over here. How you doing, boss? PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast. Mike Pappas, I'm a journalist. You getting any of these Switch 2s in?
Yeah, but we're not really selling them right now.
You got them in, but you're not selling them?
Yeah.
When are you gonna start selling them? Tonight?
When is the
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
I gotta ask my manager, honestly.
Oh, okay.
They didn't let us know anything yet.
Oh yeah, it comes out tomorrow. Can you let me know? I can wait. Oh, you want me to go ask him? I can go ask him. Just tell me where he's at.
They're probably like all the way in the basement.
Oh, they in the basement?
Yeah, on like the 3rd floor.
Oh, a 3rd floor down?
Or in the middle floor.
Okay.
There might be somebody there guest services. They might know.
To go over to guest services?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Ask them.
You like PlayStation? Check out that podcast. PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast. It's my man right here. I'm back, bro. All right, what's good? All right, cool.
What's the YouTube channel?
PlayStation Ain't Dead. That's the YouTube channel.
All
right, you be on tonight's episode. State of Penis tonight. All right. Who's this? Looks like my ex. We're gonna go downstairs. What an unhelpful... Listen, bro, if you're watching, I'm sorry. But that wasn't very helpful. You should have called on the radio and called your manager. I still like you, though. You were nice. I know what's up with your eye, though. All right. We're going to go downstairs. You know what? I'll check back in, because then it's going to be too long for me to send over. Bye.
Jesus Christ.
That was ruthless, man. Dude, that employee did not want to be on that podcast. He did not want to be on this podcast. He's like, oh, this guy's a journalist. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I love how he announces, I'm a journalist. I'm a journalist.
He's like, who's this? That looks like my ex-girlfriend. Do you see her staring?
Yeah. He definitely heard her, too.
State of Penis. You gonna be on tonight's episode.
Yeah, we did a state of play earlier in the week. We did state of
Live
play
reaction,
reaction to it, and he did that the day before, and I guess he got mixed up. He thought we were gonna put it on there, but no, the state of penis. But no, he did bring up a good point though. Nintendo did send out a lot of Nintendo Switch 2 sold out signs to all these stores, and it's readily available in a lot of places. Do you guys? Do you think the release was a success, a bomb, and somewhere in the middle? How do you think the release went?
I saw earlier today that it sold 3 million in 24 hours.
How many of those were the scalpers?
Not many. I've heard that scalpers are trying to return them because they're so available everywhere. Here's the thing. Okay. The last 2 months, there's been nothing but negative hate online about the Switch 2. And so I feel like a lot of people, they just have that mindset that it's just negative and that, you should just shit on it. Like everybody's in this bad mindset about the Switch 2. If it wasn't available, you would be upset that scalpers have fucking ruined the system again, like they did for the 30th anniversary of PlayStation. But now that it's readily available, now the hate is flipped to, look, there's so many of them. But Nintendo told us that they were going to do this, that they were going to overstock it, which is a first for Nintendo because they usually like to have, false rarity, false scarcity with their hardware. I don't know why, but I'm glad that they're readily available for the people that want them. And as more games come out for it, looks like Chris got the Switch 2 running again, so everything's good to go.
It did not brick it?
Man, no. He didn't brick it.
Until he puts the sticker back on.
So I think there's nothing wrong with them being readily available. I'm glad they're readily available for the people that want to buy them. And I think that in a couple of months, you'll see a lot more of them sell to the people that are naysaying it right now.
Well, I'm not even talking about the naysaying stuff. Like I said, personally, I don't think it is a big upgrade, but it's nothing that's wowing me to run out and buy it. Okay, I think a lot of people feel that way, and that's coming from like a collector, like a gamer, this and that. Now think about like regular mom and dad, regular Joe that's going out to get the Switch. We're in different times than COVID times, where sales really fucking jumped up because everybody was home. I don't think your regular everyday Joe is running out to get the Switch 2 because they're back at work. If they are, they're getting it for their kids, and they're probably going to wait until the holiday season anyway. So come holiday, I think they're going to be off the shelves. You're not going to be able to get one. But I think we got a good couple months where they're just going to be on the shelves readily available.
Yeah, right now what you've got Mario Kart fans buying the Switch 2, and you've got diehard gamers that love Nintendo buying the Switch 2 to play some of the classic games from the Switch 1 with the upgrades and performance upgrades. Next month, you'll have a lot of Switch 2 sell for Donkey Kong Bonanza. And then in October, when ZA drops, you'll have a lot of people buying Switch 2 for Pokemon. So they've kind of spaced it out, and I guess maybe that's why Donkey Kong didn't come at launch, because they're trying to have stuff readily spiking the sales of this thing.
That's a good point.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
That's one way to keep
I know AAA has he spared no opinion on how he feels about the Switch 2, and I respect him for it. I don't know about this Sauce Crusader fella being a little negative, saying it's a piece of shit. I don't know about that. I'd say anyone that isn't ball enough to put their picture on YouTube when they say stuff like that clearly is just a hater, and they don't want anyone to know what their face looks like, because then we would have something to hate right back.
Turner loves hating Nintendo, and the heart wants what the heart wants, and that's the shit on Nintendo.
There you go. There you go.
I would say if you do want to get one sometime this year, I don't think there's a mad rush until probably about October.
Mm-hmm.
Come about October, they're not gonna be on the shelves because we're gearing up for holiday season and whatnot. So
Jedi Run predicts that the Switch 2 will sell well, but not as well as the Switch 1. Now the Switch 1 was revolutionary.
Look,
I agree with you.
Actually went back on.
Yeah.
Pretty cleanly.
And once you put that Joy-Con back in, it'll really seat it down there.
You're not putting any adhesive or anything on there. You're just slapping it back on.
No, I'm
You
just
don't need to.
it's fresh. I mean, the thing's probably been manufactured.
Did you put them on the right
Imagine
sides?
Yeah, well, one's got
I
a plus,
did double check that before I
one's got a
started.
minus.
Yeah, like Tfee97 says here in the comments, don't be that guy. You're allowed to support it. Stop being childish. The thing is I've heard a ton of negative stuff. One of the mods on my channel, James, has been private messaging me, shitting on the Switch 2, trying his damnedest to break my spirits for the Switch 2. And you know what?
Get it.
I'm just having fun with some fucking hardware. I don't invested.
I don't get the super shitting on, because I mean, there's more important things in life, and it's a cool another piece of tech You know, it's something different. Is it going to be for everybody? No. So, but you don't have to lose your fucking mind over it. You know,
Or his name is fuck.
Yo, put that comment real quick by William up on there. Let's see that one real quick.
Sorry, Steve, my boy. I love your channel, but I have to respectfully disagree with you about the Switch 2. It is 1,000% not worth it for so many reasons. Nintendo is greedy and disgusting.
See, that's a proper way to express your opinion. I can respect that kind of stuff, but to come out and say that if you like the Switch 2, you're a piece of shit. That's a little that sounds like some vintage Heckin Steve right there. But yeah, I mean, if you don't want it, that's fine. Don't get it. Don't play it if you don't want it. Those that do want it will have it, and we do.
So the console is up and running.
There you go. Good job. Well done.
Did not break.
Very cool, Chris.
Not yet.
You did a great service. You did a great service to the community.
You get the fucking the Nintendo ninjas are fucking climbing back up the helicopter rope right now.
Yeah, and I understand people have that opinion about Nintendo being greedy, and I mean Nintendo has always been premium. I mean, did you not notice that all the Switch 1 first party games were $60 the entire lifespan of the Switch 1?
Yeah, they never
it's not a new thing.
Never did a greatest hits line, or best.
No, not since the Wii, man.
Whatever they call it. Oh, they had them on the 3DS.
Oh yeah, you're right. The Nintendo Selects, yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. We have a shitload of segments. We usually we started segments long ago, but let's get into it. This
back to the regular scheduled show.
Right? Back to the regular.
Actually,
we could cut a couple news things.
We are. We're gonna run this out. This is the Pappas Report.
Hey man, how you doing? I'm looking for that Switch 2. You got that Switch 2? Upstairs? Oh, you don't work here? You look like the manager. You look like the man in charge. Yeah, you look like the manager. Yo, PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast. Check us out, bro. Okay. All right. That's not the manager. I'll be back. Guys, my hunt for the manager is not going well. I've been at every floor. Nobody knows where the managers are. I think I saw my ex-girlfriend. Excuse me, you know where the manager is? Okay. Where is he? This guy? Oh, I think we got other people asking for the Switch 2 over here. Let's see what's going on. How you guys doing? PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast. Mike Pappas, journalist. You guys got the Switch 2 coming out tomorrow?
So what I could do for you is I could get you the nude outlet for Target. If you want their phone number, you can call them and they'll be able to get that information for you.
So you guys can't tell me if you have any in the back for tomorrow morning, but they'll tell me.
Yeah, if you want. Okay. Would you like the phone number?
Yeah, sure.
I got you.
You know what? I'm going to get it from you after I film my video. But if I come here tomorrow morning and wait outside, if you guys don't have to tell me anything, but I'm allowed to wait outside till you open, right, in the front?
Yeah, till we open, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then if I tell you guys what I was waiting for, I'd be first in line. Theoretically speaking, right? If I was there first in line.
So tomorrow there will be a ticketing system.
Oh,
there
will
be tickets, yeah.
So there will be tickets?
Yeah.
You know what time?
So right before the store opens.
Right before the store
I don't know the exact time. It can be like
got it. Okay, that's all I need to know. I just need to know if I can come in the morning and get outside and get a ticket. That's all I need to know. You guys are great. Daniel, check out there. What's your name? You got to check out Daniel and Kimmy at the Lake Success Target, guys. They're very helpful. Not like some of these Walmart people. Thank you, guys. All right, guys, you heard it here first. You come in the morning, you can get a Switch 2. All right? I'm sure that's going on for the rest of the Targets in Long Island. All right? Maybe I'll be back today with one more video. We'll see. If not, go fuck yourselves. Stay the penis.
There you go.
To be honest with you, I could not think of a better person to fill that role.
He is perfect. He is a gem. Pappas is a gem.
Pappas is a hidden gem, and he just recently had a kid. He recently had a child, and we've been missing him for about a month and a half. But we're so very happy to have him back.
He came back with a banger, man. That was a great comeback.
Oh, I'm sorry. You just look like the guy in charge. Hey.
I saw my ex-girlfriend. Oh,
boots to the ground.
All right, guys. We're gonna run a short news segment. This is the news. All right, guys. Reports are coming in from folks who pre-ordered their Nintendo Switch 2s from Walmart. It seems that they're getting a free can of Coke and a tube of Pringles. This tracks because it's well known that gamers are gross, fast pieces of shit who are unhealthy and thrive on junk food. Yeah, you know, your standard Walmart shoppers. So thanks very much, Walmart.
See, this just goes back to the negativity thing again. Just taking a positive thing and spinning it negative.
Well, I got to tell you, I saw all those posts of everybody getting Pringles and Coke. I ran right to 7-Eleven. I bought 2 fucking cans of Pringles because
there you go.
So it worked.
No, but no, that was a cool thing of them to do. Thank you.
GameStop was supposed to give me a Red Bull.
I still got my can that they brought for the Walmart.
There you go.
Oh, you serious?
Yeah.
What flavor is that? It's got green on it.
These motherfuckers are hotter than hail.
Oh,
like they were pissed at me. They're delicious.
Did they give you a choice? Is that what you chose?
No choice. No, it was a surprise for everybody. And because see, I had 2 Switch 2 pre-orders. I had pre-ordered one on Walmart.com, but I wasn't sure if it was gonna stick. So I got one at GameStop. So the one from Walmart ended up going to my friend that paid me, you know, like I was like, hey, I got an extra pre-order, so this one can be yours. He's like, hell yeah.
All right.
They delivered it at 6:30 in the morning, and I opened it up, and there was like Coke and Pringles in there, and I'm like, oh, they must have fucked up and like put someone else's stuff with my stuff. But I saw the Switch 2, and I just went back to sleep, and then that's when I woke up later and saw the memes about all the Pringles and Coke. I was like, oh, okay, so they were just they were being nice. You know, it's the launch of a new system. Here's some Coca-Cola and some Pringles for you. And then it's been spun as this negative thing, like all gamers are fat and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Everyone that drinks Coca-Cola and eats Pringles, raise your hand right now. That's what I thought. And now if you're fat, raise your hand right now.
Yeah, I'm a little overweight.
All 4 of us are fat.
Cut away.
Oh no.
Get him off this.
They didn't pay for that.
But no, check out this guy. Walmart delivered my Switch and 17 bags of Pringles and Coke that I didn't order.
Damn, B. They even threw a Coke Zero in there for him.
Yeah, that delivery driver just like, get this shit off of my giant truck. Get the hell out of here. But anyway. All right, moving on. What do we got? An employee. Yeah, we talked about this earlier. An employee of a Staten Island, New York GameStop had the brilliant idea to staple sales receipts people Switch 2's purchases directly to the front of the box, and in the process ruin their screens. Now this wasn't a one-off occurrence. It seems several people reported the same fucking thing. Now this story comes to us from our GameStop on Reddit, and they all agree that the manager likely got fired. It was also said that this kind of shit could have gotten the whole damn store closed down. So that happened.
Yeah, it's no good, man. Well, like I was saying earlier, I mean, like, if you're clearly not a collector working at GameStop, if you're not thinking about the fact that collectors want pristine boxes and you're sitting there stapling it.
It's just a GameStop thing to do. Come on. GameStop knew. You order a brand new game.
GameStop knew.
No cellophane on it.
Oh,
I mean, my GameStop
didn't do a game in a sleeve and call it new.
Yeah, my GameStop didn't do that though, but I went in person. I don't know, maybe that was from a store. So I mean, I guess they just stapled them for convenience sake, but you could have just used a piece of tape.
Dude, yeah. If I was at that store and I saw that, I would have rejected it and said, no, I don't want this. I mean, because I display my boxes. I don't want fucking staple holes in my fucking box.
Yeah, so. Something small like that could just ruin a launch day for some people, man.
Dude. About a year ago, I ordered the PS3 like sharpshooter gun. And it was brand new in the box. I ordered it on eBay, and I was like, all right, cool. I was going to open it anyway and use it, but I wanted the box and everything, that it came with, and the fucking it comes. The guy literally just put the shipping label on the fucking box and like wrote and like the post office like wrote my fucking PO box on the side of the box and all this.
Damn.
And I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Just so you didn't have to find a box for it to fit in.
Yeah, exactly. Just like, there you go.
William chiming in, bottle of Coke. Give me a bag of Coke instead. I could play Mario Kart World for 24 hours. Jesus. And yeah, Sean, I think it's Jedi Ron commenting on your physique. That was Kawada from Total Recall.
Thank you.
Steve, did your GameStop have the Red Bulls?
They did not give them out, but they do have a Red Bull refrigerator. I actually, when we finally got in the store about 1:30 in the morning, like where I was, because like I said, I waited in the car. I was like, dude, I'll wait all night. I already bought it. I already have it. I'm not going to stand in line because, like I said, I just can't do a lot of people. Yeah. We get in there, and it's like 1:30 in the morning, and I see the Red Bull fridge, and I'm like, well, I guess we're not getting the free Red Bull.
Yeah, the Shelby GameStop didn't have any, so they just gave us coupons.
Coupons for GameStop or for Red Bull?
For free Red Bull.
For a free Red Bull.
Oh wow!
Fucking crazy.
From the grocery store, or
no? I think it was like a GameStop.
It was like an IOU.
Yeah, like, oh, we owe you. He's like, oh, you can just go to any GameStop that has Red Bull and get a free Red Bull.
Wow.
Okay.
Speaking of Red Bulls at GameStops, Easy Gamers was making the round. He's going to a bunch of GameStop Switch 2 launch locations just to get free Red Bull, and then canceling his order and then leaving.
That's totally an Easy Gamer thing to do.
It is. It is.
All right, this picture. This next news story is stolen pictures. Right Way was spotted at the Dallas Fan Expo, hanging around the John Cena autograph booth. After harassing people for a couple hours, he was finally able to dupe a family into letting him take a picture with them with John Cena. So he just tricked his way on there. He then promptly took the pic. He cropped out the family, and he made it his phone's wallpaper. So.
And that's not bullshit.
All I see are two American-hating fucking blue sky liberals in that fucking picture.
Don't start with that.
Kind of loving motherfuckers right there. There we go.
No, it's a joke. We make jokes on the show. I don't want to get sued by anyone. All right.
I was about to say I wouldn't put it past him though.
Dude, he doesn't know that family. Come on.
He just fucking, hey, do you know who I am? Yeah, I know. I watch your show. Can I get a picture with you and John Cena? Oh, all right, I guess. Bing.
Or says he only saw one person in the phone pic.
I get it, because you can't see me. Yeah, no, he didn't. I'm only kidding, Jedi. I make jokes.
That wasn't Mr. Right Way. That was R-Truth after he got let go from the WWE.
Yeah, that's funny. But anyway, moving on. Now, this image appeared on the internet earlier this week and has enraged video game collectors everywhere. Oh, this was actually a meme I made. How to enrage Heckin Steve's Discord in under a minute.
No, you know what? People did get pissed about that. And then after you played the joke on us, you told us the ending to the story, which is that...
game collectors gathered under the rally cry, deaths and scalpers, kind of guys can calm the fuck down. Turns out one plucky video game store owner from Slovenia wanted to make sure his store would have Switch 2 in stock release day. Since there's no official distribution available in Slovenia, he made the drive to the Nintendo distribution center in Italy, and he packed his car with 325 units and returned to his store to stock the shelves. So yeah, that happened. But no, yeah, that picture, yeah, just without any context, this makes people mad. What makes me mad is he couldn't park his fucking goddamn car on the right side of the gas fucking pump.
Yeah, yeah, look at this.
What the fuck's going on?
I was wondering if that was a seatbelt for a second. Like,
when I first thought, I thought it was like, the lining around the fucking.
Yeah, I thought it was the weather stripping. Yeah,
no,
hanging down.
No, he's just one of those assholes. But,
David, man, L comment, bro. Spoilers on Money in the Bank. I'm literally gonna watch Money in the Bank after this podcast, man. Spoilers, bro. You can't be ruining my WWE stories, man.
No, he's not. Yeah, Triple A. Yeah, he's not. He's selling them at the store. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know how how the economy is in Slovenia. But it's one of them weirdo ex Soviet Union countries. I think. Who knows what's going on over there?
Oh, this
All
is one comment from Triple A. What is this? When did Steve start a podcast? Why isn't he fake banking right now? So yeah, I don't know. So
because I baked simulator last night.
So you guys don't get confused. Steve is a guest on our podcast tonight, and he's simul streaming on his channel. So if you guys do like what we're doing, go over to PlayStation Ain't Dead and subscribe there, please, because we do this every Saturday night at 10 o'clock. So there we go.
Yeah, we usually, because Reggie, when he comes on, he fucking simul streams at his shit too, and people are confused too. Who are these people with you, Reggie? What the fuck?
They think Radical Reggie is it's his podcast too. And they're like,
it's just more convenient for my fan base to have it on my channel in addition to theirs.
Exactly.
I'm great friends with Sean, Will, and James, which are the core three for the PlayStation 8 Dead podcast. I've been a guest on here. I think this is my third or fourth time.
You were one of our first guests, actually, back in the. I think you were like episode 4 or 5. I can't remember.
Oh wow, yeah. So I can't recommend spending a couple hours, even if you can't show up live on Saturday night because you got your girl coming over. Watch the VOD, man. It's always worth it.
Nanan corrected me. It's not a Soviet Union country. It's ex-Yugoslavia. Thanks for the clarification on the
Slovakia situation.
On the
you gotta watch yourself when you talk smack about the Slovakia.
I'm not talking about smack on.
I don't know. Will's been all about the geopolitics all night. He started the show with that fucking horrible fucking meme and this and that.
Not that one.
Pakistan. Dude, I have nothing against the Pakistani people. I was glad though that fewer people were calling me about my car warranty. That was nice when things were going on over there. What else we got? Yeah, guys, let's get into it. This is package time.
It's package time.
For the uninitiated watching on Heckin Steve's channel, the package time, it's where we show off our pickups, shit we got in the mail, shit we picked up in stores, pickups. So who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Fuck it up. I'll go first.
You go.
I clicked the button, so I only have 2 packages. So first one, I picked up Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. Why did I buy this?
It's a great game.
Because it was $10, and at that point, I had nothing for package time, so I needed something to show the show. But I am going to open this, and I am going to play it. Now, like I said, I'm probably going to bust it out tomorrow with my daughter or my girlfriend's at work. So there you go, Perry S4.
Hey, Waker.
Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
Dude, it's a really fleshed out good game. It's a good game.
It is good. Yeah, I have it on PS5.
The last Lego game I played was Indiana Jones, and that was on the PS3. And my kids loved it. They're all grown up now, but they loved it then. So I'm looking forward to it.
That one's gonna blow you away.
It's a totally different caliber. Like that's like fucking AAA, whereas the Indiana Jones was like single A.
Is there a PS5 upgrade on this?
Yeah,
yes.
It's on the front.
Yeah, I think it has an upgrade.
Oh yeah, look at that PS5 available. Thank you for pointing that out. I also picked this up. I collect PS4 primarily, but PS4 would have arrived on Monday. PS5 arrived overnight, so I went ahead and I went with the Fatal Fury City of the Wolves.
Nice,
great.
I meant to buy the PS4 one, but and then I bought the PS5 one, and then I went back and I looked at it. I was like, oh shit, I need it in time for package time. But I am looking forward to this. I'm a fighting game enthusiast, and
it's a good game.
Looking very forward to playing with this, and hopefully Sean and I can throw down. I got to figure out how to peel that sticker off and stick it on the inside of the case. But, that's going to happen. But, that's all I got for package time.
I'll go.
All right, Sean.
I don't have too many this week. All right, so starting with the Switch. Surprisingly, I haven't even opened this. I've been so busy this week. I didn't open some of these to check them out, but everything gets opened. We got from Super Rare. We got Blood. I don't even know why the fuck I ordered this. I can't remember. I don't. I have no clue what it's about. I ordered it months ago. It looked like something probably I would have liked, but all right. So on Reggie's recommendation last week, I picked up My Memory of Us for the Switch. This was like a pretty cool, almost like black and white type game. You know, you're going through a story of these two people kind of working together, and you know, it's an artsy fartsy game. But
Peggy 7.
Yes, Peggy 7. It intrigued me on the you know, it's probably one of those comfortable games, right? That I'll never.
James in the chat.
Hey James.
No, that's actually me. That's me. When Yeah, I was just answering somebody's question.
That confuses me also because they both have that fucking name. Nobody ever sees me when I get in the chat. I was in Gore's chat yesterday, or this morning, one of these days, and like I was like waiting for him to fucking ban me because like, you know, I was just like saying like crazy shit. I was like, he doesn't know who the fuck I am. Also we got for the Switch the Castlevania Dominus collection.
Hey, there you go.
This is like the special edition that comes in the old Konami boxes. These are the with the DS games, I believe, right? Yeah, Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin, Order of Ecclesia. So there you go. Also on the Switch, we got the new Power Rangers.
Man, that looks so cool.
It's really cool. It comes with a steelbook that is useless, that you can't put a CD or a Switch cartridge in. It's just a empty steelbook. Yeah,
That's
there's no like disc space for. There's no
wow.
What's the point?
I don't know. I don't know, but it's got.
I'll tell you what, though.
It's a cool steelbook. This is a great game,
though. Yeah,
this is a fucking great game.
Looks like Gore's inquiring about your obscenities in his chat.
Yeah, dude. No, I was in there. Yeah, I forget what I was saying. It was obnoxious shit, but it was funny.
They figured you just wanted the steelbook. You didn't want to actually use it, though.
Yeah, I don't use that shit, dude. But I was always a huge fan of the Super Nintendo Power Rangers game. That was like my last favorite Power Rangers game. This one is up there with that. So
the one with the White Ranger on the cover of the cartridge. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
God, no, it was just a regular Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on Super Nintendo. Because there were two, right? There was a movie one too, wasn't there?
Yeah, the movie one might be the one with the White Ranger on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're both great though.
Yeah, no, definitely. Great time in gaming. So, last week's podcast, when Reggie was showing shit, I just sat on eBay and I bought everything that he fucking showed. So here was another one. Red Death. A shmup that I was missing from Red Art Games. I have almost all of the Red Art games. This was one that I was missing. So, it was a good price. So I figured I'd throw this on.
That definitely sounds like a game that Reggie would recommend because he loves all kinds of games like that.
Yeah, well, I love shmups and I love Red Art Games. So, like a year or two ago, VGP was doing a sale on all Red Art games. I mean, I picked up like every one they had. They were like $7 to $10 a piece. So I just fucking bought like 40 fucking games from them, you know? So, I played this morning. Capcom Fighting Collection 2. I'm thinking
about getting that one.
What's that?
Did you play that one? Oh, get it, definitely get it.
Yeah, no, it's really good. I did a match in every game this morning. I really liked. I mean, it's got the Street Fighters on there. We all know that shit. What I never played was Plasma Sword or Project Justice, and Plasma Sword was really good. I was really liking Plasma Sword. So it introduced me to that. That was really nice. Good. For the PS5, we got also Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Wow.
Double dipping.
Can I get this on Amazon right now? Like, is it on Amazon or like where do you get that?
This I got from Atari's website.
Oh, okay.
So
how much?
Yeah, this is the deluxe edition. It might. It wasn't much more. I think it was $49 or $59, something like that.
Looking right now, yeah, you can get it for $50 on Amazon right now for the Switch. I don't know about the rest of them, but yeah, I see the Switches on
there.
Yeah, it comes with
$5.50 as well.
Yeah, it's on there.
It comes with a cool poster, steelbook, some cards. So
well, because July 6th, locally at Gamers Alley, Austin St. John's going to be there doing a signing. So you know how fucking sick it would be to have him sign that?
Yeah, no, it's a nice box too. Yeah, that would definitely be awesome. So
I think I might have to do that.
To 4 more. From Strictly Limited, one of their quickest send-outs, RoboQuest, that just came in this week. So this is a first-person shooter. How many online? 1 to 2 network players.
Was that kind of like a Mech Warrior game?
Yeah. Fast-paced first-person shooter. I guess it's not like a super multiplayer because it's only 1 to 2 network players. So I haven't gotten into it yet, but that just came. Are we doing Rarity Report or not?
No.
Okay. So this is also my Rarity Report. This is probably the rarest fucking game on the PS5. I've only seen like 3 sell on eBay since this came out, and I've been looking for it for fucking like 6 months. Okay. Finally, Jason Nyfield, thank you, Jason Nyfield, messaged me at 2 a.m. that he found a fucking copy on eBay, and that is the WNBA edition of 2K25. GameStop exclusive. Good luck finding it. Good luck finding this fucking thing. It doesn't exist. So
no, Elazar, unfortunately, it's not Poop Slinger.
I got that.
You opened that. You opened it on the show fucking about a couple months ago.
I did. From Limited Run Games, we got 8-Bit Adventures 2. That just came today. I guess it's an RPG of some sort. So, 8-bit.
That's why you're not buying a Switch 2, because you got to buy all this shit.
Well, yeah, and to tell you the truth, I've slowed down on buying like the complete PS5 because I just bought a fucking Tesla. So,
right. Yeah.
We haven't forgotten about the we opened up a show with a clip from your show, Heckin. That's dumb. Yeah, that's dumb.
Oh yeah, that was the other day. Yeah.
And finally, Norwegian exclusive PS5 game, Flaky Pina Grand Prix. I don't fucking know.
There's nothing on the Switch 2 that I want to play right now.
Yeah, but I can play this. It's open. It's ready to go. Norwegian exclusive. Go for it.
Peggy 3, baby.
So there you go.
Yes,
that is
AAA. Sean is going for a complete PS5 set. So is our other host who's not here tonight. Yeah, what the fuck, lol. Yes, our other host James is also going for a complete PS5 set.
I don't currently have the complete set. I did up until about a month ago. I have to catch up. I'm probably like 20 games behind or something.
No big deal, just 20.
Just to show it off and brag. There's my poop slinger.
Bam.
All right. That's it.
Did Steve bring anything for show and tell or just his new Switch?
Yes, I do have 2 Switch 2 games for show and tell.
Yeah, baby.
They're not really a surprise though, because I've been talking about them.
And there's only about 5 releases. So.
You know what? I'm not gonna show. No, I'm just
I want to see him.
All right, so yes, I did get the Switch 2. I mean, everybody knows that at this point. I did pick up Bravely Default. This was actually recommended to me by M. Seamer, so I'm really excited to check this out. He says it's an amazing game. I can't wait to try it out. It is a game key card, so read them and weep.
Oh, so you never played the that was a 3DS game, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
it was on 3DS.
Yeah.
I haven't played it, but yeah, this is the Flying Fairy HD remaster. For those that are interested, I have heard that there is another version coming out probably in a couple months that's going to have the full game on the cartridge. So For those that don't want the game key cards, you'll get a full release later. And then also,
I believe the Flying Fairy is Steve Wright's wrestling name. But anyway,
might be. And then I got this one today. I went over to GameStop because I had $22 in rewards, dollars or whatever. And then I also had my $5 monthly coupon. I went ahead and I picked up Street Fighter 6, which is also a game key card. But I saw gameplay of this yesterday, and it looked really good. So I wanted to pick it up. I'm not even that big of a Street Fighter fan, more of a Tekken, Mortal Kombat, and Injustice kind of fighting game, Soul Calibur. But it just looks really fun. So I wanted to go ahead and give that a try. So I got it for, I think I ended up paying like $36 for it. So yeah, I'm going to be running this soon. I might stream playing this, but I'm not, amazing at fight games. So I got to practice a little bit before I live stream it. That way I don't look like a piece of junk. But yeah, those are the two
fighting games.
Those are the two that I've picked up recently. And then, I've got Bonanza pre-ordered. I've got Tony Hawk pre-ordered. I'm even thinking about, now I'm going to wait until I see some gameplay for the Switch 2. But I'm even thinking about getting Madden 26 on the Switch 2.
Oh, you're going to leave your Xbox collection of Madden and go to the Switch?
I mean, if the Switch 2 looks good, and by looks good, I just needed to look as good as last year's copy on Xbox or whatever.
Right.
I'll probably buy it on the Switch too, just because, I got new console hype right now, so I might buy it on there. But either way, I'm definitely going to buy Madden 26 because I'm a huge Eagles fan, and Saquon Barkley is on the cover, so I have to.
Now, are they supposed to release the same game that they are going to release on Xbox, or is it going to be a dulled-down version?
As far as we know, it is exactly the same. So,
all right. No, but because I know the last Madden game that was released on a Nintendo console, it was a different Madden game. It was like Madden 20. It was like, so.
Right. Like how they used to do with the Wii. Whenever they would come out with a sports game on the Wii, it was a little dumbed down compared to buying it on 360 and PS3.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to play it by ear. I'm going to wait till probably like a week before it comes out and find out for sure before I decide to buy it on the Switch 2.
Gotcha.
But I just think it would be cool to be able to play it, handheld mode. So that's what I'm thinking about. But yeah, that's my foreseeable future for the Switch 2. Donkey Kong, Tony Hawk, and maybe Madden.
Awesome.
Yeah, Gore says Tony Hawk's code in the box. It's not even a fucking.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. I don't mind. Remember it, PC gamer for 20 years. I don't care about code in the box.
All right, Chris, you ready for us?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what you got, bud.
Well, I got the Switch too. I mean, you already know that.
Dude, I've already seen under her skirt, man. I know all about her. She's a slap. I don't need that sloppy seconds.
I picked up Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. Nice. I love this game on PS4. They added new content to the Switch version.
It's a great
unfortunately,
game.
It's a game key card, which kind of sucks. But
did they? Did you tell me that they changed the voiceovers or what?
Yeah, it has an English voice acting option now, and I tried it and I did not like it, so I just switched it back to Japanese. But they've also added additional cutscenes and stuff to this one and a multiplayer mode, which I need some fun. I need Pappas to pick this up so that we can play multiplayer.
There you go.
Because I want to try that. I got Mario Kart World physically. I didn't get the bundle because I wanted the physical copy.
Very cool.
And that is the whole game on the cartridge.
Gore, I don't hate physical games, Gore. Look behind me.
Pokemon Violet. I want to replay this on Switch 2.
It runs great.
Yeah, because I enjoyed it on Switch 1. It ran like crap and it looked terrible, but I still enjoyed it.
I lasted about 20 minutes on Switch 1 with that fucking thing. I was like, I am done with this PS2 game. That game looked like horrible fucking shit, man.
It didn't look great.
You might enjoy it a lot more on the Switch too. I will say that. It runs smooth like butter on the Switch too.
Right.
And
then, that's good.
I've got the Switch 2 carrying case. It's the
Nice.
XYAB one. I
Very
have
cool.
these in stock in my store right now, $14.99.
Nice.
Pretty nice.
Plug in the shop.
Gotta have a case, baby.
Yes, don't forget for all your video game needs. Next Level Games repairs and what city is it again? Shelbyville.
Shelby,
North Carolina.
Carolina.
Yeah, you got roaches. Yeah, we can fix that shit. Come on.
No, please, no roaches.
Why you keep plugging roaches at his store? That's messed up, man.
Dude, he's in
Dude, look,
he's in the Lego chat, and every day, not every day, but twice, 3 times a week, you get a picture of roaches in a console, and it's like, oh,
I have roach PTSD. Like, I have nightmares
Gore, you're a
about
riot,
that.
Gore. Gore,
Gore
you
bring-
are a riot, man.
Gore-
I
Gore
watched you
bring-
play Street Fighter yesterday.
Gore brings up a good point.
He literally streamed playing Street Fighter last night, and he's going to sit there and say that.
Well, on what console was it?
Switch 2.
Oh, Gore.
Any other pickups for us, Chris?
That's it. But I am going to try to get when they come back in stock. Walmart has the on micro SD Express cards.
Oh,
They're
okay.
just rebranded PNY, so they're decent cards.
All right.
Yeah, I used to have a keyboard by that brand. It's a good brand.
Yeah,
they
I've
have
seen
the on micro SD Express 512 gig. It's only $65.
Yeah, it's ONN period. That's
Yeah.
how they do it.
That ain't bad.
I mean, some of their stuff is crap, but the memory cards are fine
Yeah.
because they're just rebranded PNY
That's a good price.
manufacturers.
And that's double the capacity of the one that Steve said before for like 60 something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with
Wait,
the
how
game
big did you say
cards,
it
you're
was?
gonna want the space. 512 gigs.
Ain't bad.
Yeah, it's sold out online though, and the one in Shelby's sold out of them too. They have
That's
the
going to be what the
256.
scalpers get. The scalpers are going to get the
yeah.
SD cards.
They have.
Definitely.
I've already seen them scalped locally. There was someone trying to sell one for $100.
Yeah, you know what you do locally? Right there. Right in the schnoz. There's your 512 gigabytes right to the fucking nose.
All right, we're on the final stretch of this show. This is video game shit posting. I got some memes for you guys. You guys ready for memes?
You guys still have the freaking moaning, man. Come on, bro.
Never getting rid of it, man. Gonna haunt you in your sleep.
Is that 52 watching, 42 watching, 32 watching, 22? They're all gone, guys. They all left.
Oh,
hey, Terry.
I'm just kidding.
I love Pakistan. All right, guys, let's get into it. This is this game was announced and Capcom saw. What's this? When somebody's username ends with 69 or 420. Welcome to downtown Coolsville.
What the fuck is that, dude?
I don't know, dude. This shit comes with me. What is this? Sonic will no longer kiss with humans, and more rules that Sega has established. Then this is no longer canon.
Damn.
I don't know. This was $1,046 in groceries. How are we supposed to live like this? Okay, shots fired at the. Okay,
Yo, the fact that the rest of that was 500 by itself, like without the Switch 2, holy shit!
Hey, the orange juice gets you every time, dude.
Stop shopping at Whole Foods,
dude. I remember going to Vegas. I spent, and we went to like the all-you-can-eat buffets or all this other bullshit. Right? It was like $2 buffets, and then they keep coming and they keep filling the orange juice. And I remember like the bill was like fucking $100, and we're like, "What the hell's going on?" Every time they refilled our fucking little orange juice cup, they charged us like $6 for that. Because it wasn't included in the all-you-can-eat buffet.
What is that? It's like if it was a screwdriver, maybe.
No fucking orange juice, please.
I sleep outside of Target for a Switch 2. Do you? I sleep in a big bed with my wife.
I saw that one.
All posts hidden. You won't see posts from Feet Video Games in your feed. This is an actual screenshot of my fucking Facebook. Whatever. Boss, phase 2 begins now. You forgot to save. Okay.
Damn.
Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, this is Princess Zeldad.
Oh man,
Oh,
I
come
can't
on.
even enjoy that show because of that. L casting.
What do we got here? This is from IGN. Switch 2 news. Switch 2 bricks itself after internal sensors discover the user is taking a shit. Nintendo says it's a violation of our terms of service. All right, I'm moving on. What's this? Twisted Metal is literally just Mario Kart for Insane Clown Posse fans.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Down with the cart.
In the late 90s, there were 12 million boys who would have traded their parents to see this. But anyway.
Very true. Very true.
It actually looked even worse than that. That was a upscaled image from like probably emulation.
Oh, what do we got here? Hackers, you can't just brick the Switch 2. I can if you read the user agreement. What do we got here? Switch 2 spotted in the wild. I made a trans brick purse for Pride.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
You
know, me and the boys have been quoting the "It's ma'am." You remember the "It's ma'am"?
Yeah.
We quote it all the time. I'll be like, "Motherfucker, take it outside, and I'll show you a fucking sir."
Oh, what's this? This was a visual. Boing. Yeah, then you got moving on. Dark Souls 2, and Dark Souls 3. All right, so.
You hate to see
I'll take the second one, please.
Me in real life. me and Elden Ring.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
That's our PUBG characters.
Well, that was a picture of the same person twice.
Yeah.
All I see in both
is that
pictures
Mario
is
Escobar on the left.
all I see in both pictures is a sexy gentleman wearing a cowboy hat.
Well, hey man, to each their own there, Steve.
Hey, I
motherfucker,
like
let's take it outside.
It's ma'am.
I like your Pride shirt, and there's Easy Gamers shirt.
Oh, dude, I need one of those. I need an Easy Gamers, but like with all the rainbow colors.
Yeah, I made one. I put everybody's logo on that shirt. There's like 8 different copies of that meme. But let's see what's this. RGT 85 getting ready for the midnight launch of Switch 2 tomorrow. Hey.
Wow.
And the last one. When you manage to save the princess, but you got hit by Bowser anyway.
Hey, if you ever want to play a good drinking game for RGT, open like 10 of his videos, and then every time he starts a video, the first word he says is "so." Take a drink. 10 out of 10, you will take a shot.
I would be totally fucking wasted.
All his videos always start off like that. So the Switch 2. So Street Fighter for the Switch 2. So I was thinking the other day. So let's get into blah blah blah. So. Moaning ain't dead. Yo, by the way, is that from that's from the Roddy Piper movie, right? What's that movie called? That's a great movie. They Live. That is a great movie. That's a great movie.
Oh, it's a fantastic movie. I love that movie. Is that from They Live though? Where'd you grab that fucking sound?
Yeah, I'm pretty. No, I'm talking about the picture. Yeah.
Oh, the picture. Yes. The
Turner's picture.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a great movie.
All right, so that was this weekend or this week's edition of the video game ship.
To be honest with you, you should have did the moaning thing again instead of that. That's worse.
No, that second one, that was my idea. That one.
Sean gets all the credit for the fucking gross chewing.
Take a shot every time Dreamcast guy lies. Oh man. Watching that fucking dork is a goddamn chore. I cannot think of anyone that I dislike more on YouTube.
Or begs for money, or every time
dip gamers, dip Dreamcast guy here.
Every time he sells his own girlfriend his fucking PS5 so he can buy.
Oh yeah, is that the
PS5
guy? Is that?
Pro.
Is, I don't know this guy, but I heard that he sold his own girlfriend. Fucking, what's the story?
He sold his girlfriend the PS5 so that he could buy a PS5 Pro.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You know,
He sold
when
it?
I bought a
He sold
PS5,
it.
when I bought a PS5 Slim, I gave my PS5 to my girlfriend. So
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe if he got some fucking pussy, he wouldn't have charged her for it. Just saying.
I don't know.
It is after midnight, so I feel okay saying that.
I just gave away my launch edition to one of my best friends because it's just been sitting here collecting dust since I got my Pro.
Exactly, man.
You had it vertical, though.
Spread the love.
It came off of the. It's always been horizontal. It was vertical for like a week, dude. Come on, calm down.
Sold it. He sold it to her for full price. Oh,
Yeah.
man. Why would she buy that?
no, you know, maybe she loves him. I don't know.
That's how he always starts his videos. Though he goes, "Get gamer, get them." That's an exact impression of how he.
No,
does.
I need teeth. I need teeth. Give me teeth.
I know. Now I want to watch this guy. I don't know nothing about the fucker.
not a fan.
Every video starts off like that.
But yeah, guys, thank you, thank you for coming on.
Oh, you know what I just remembered that we didn't upload? We'll have to upload next week.
What's up?
The new Tea Time for Terry.
Oh, tea time for Terry. Terry, our friend over in Wales. Yes, we'll get some tea time for Terry. And yeah, unfortunately, we got to AI everything he does because the dickhead won't get in front of a camera.
Yeah, so I have to make it.
Yeah, so we just steal his pictures off of Facebook and fucking throw them in an AI app and do our own voiceovers because that's the kind of friends we are. Fucking shit. Anyway, Steve, thanks for coming on. It's always a pleasure. I know it was short notice, but yeah, thanks for coming on, Chris.
Yeah, man,
thank you for
definitely.
coming on. Go if you are in the North Carolina area and you have a broken console or you want to buy games, you got some gold in your shop. How long have you been open, Chris?
A little over 3 months now.
Oh shit! So, yeah, so he's fresh on the block.
New horizons.
I warning. He will lowball you. No, I'm kidding.
What?
He pays out better than GameStop. That's all I'm saying. But if you need repairs, Chris is your guy. Shelby, North Carolina. If you're looking for rare shit, Chris is your guy. Shelby, North Carolina. But thanks for coming on and opening your Switch. I'm glad. I'm actually very, very happy, very relieved that you didn't brick the shit because that was a big worry.
I knew I wasn't gonna break it.
I don't know. Will had you shaking in your boots, man. I told Will this.
He's
I told
got
Will this.
experience.
Yeah, exactly. I told Will to shut up.
I've taken apart so many other Switches. Like I don't even know how many I've taken apart at this point.
It's not that much different. It was a couple little things, a couple little different steps. Right?
They made it a pain in the ass to open with the stickers. Like,
yeah.
With that and the.
I can see people just like ripping them off and then just saying "fuck it."
But it covers the magnets and stuff, so you want to have those on there.
Right.
Elazar G13 says he left North Carolina for skinnier women in Texas. Well, good for you, man. More chubby girls for me and everybody else.
Terry says he will get in the front of the camera, not just yet.
Yeah, no, he won't. He won't.
But everyone tuning in. Everyone tuning in for my channel, thanks so much for watching, hanging out with us past midnight on Saturday night. And
thank you.
Be sure to tune in to PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast. And Chris, it was nice hanging out with you for a couple hours as well. And that's all I got to say, man.
Yeah, man.
Long live the Switch, too.
Me on.
All right, we're gonna we got one last video to play you out, so just bear with us. So from myself, from Sean, from Chris, from Heckin.
Thank you very much, all.
Thanks for stopping by. Good night, everybody.
GameStop, this is Brian. How can I help you?
People these days, man. Can I just get this pig, please?
PlayStation ain't dead.